the beat back like a DJ. Swag team empire, all my niggas aim high, that's the slogan. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick. Cause I'm tryna blow like Al Qaeda. Dressing all black like Darth Vader. Tryna get the power like a generator. Do it all for the fucking flavor. So I tell my head, baby you party chick fine. And I'm so happy cause I know that you be mine. Take your clothes off cause the body is divine. But baby don't do it for the vine. Got her going down like she digging in the mine. Got her going down cause she digging on my shine. Got her going down, she a 10 but she gotta live a night. She ain't staying for the night. I don't like your niggas, Uncle Rockers, no relation. Is that your girl cause I'm tryna have relations. Wallet thicker than a Bible, what a revelation. Young fly nigga man, I need a vacation. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick.
Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby girl, what's your name, what's your number? Yeah. Only like girls with a big body bumper. Yeah. Oh baby girl, what's your name, what's your number? Yeah. I see you swagging and rocking my jumper. Yeah. Na 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 na. Oh, baby please don't go. Oh, baby please don't go.
Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick. Karma, rotation, infiltration. Couple brothers been through probation. I'm chilling with the Caucasian. She's telling me I'm black Jamaican. Where I say? Where I say? Flights to Barbados, I'm so contagious. All the man them wanna pray me. Ex-girl wanna see me. We move like Vandulu, no voodoo. Vandulu, no voodoo. Don't you wanna take it easy like Drizzy. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick. This is my thing, where's your thing? This is my thing, where's your thing? She's calling me mister, cause I'm fucking on her sister. Looking like her on the Insta. But this is my thing, where's your thing? This is my thing, where's your thing? This is my thing, where's your thing? Yeah. I'ma do it like yeah. I'ma do it like yeah. Swag team in this bitch like yeah.
You ain't sick like Penfold, take no better than Avengers Assemble. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. You ain't sick like Penfold, take no better than Avengers Assemble. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. Man, I feel like Kane, I'm a guest. Show me respect, I'm known for handling tests. Headshot, we game above next. Got to give you the ISIS effect, cause when I smell death, Reaper, it's your soul life, I'm to collect. Straight fire like when cold views on decks. I'm about to be next. Bars, equipped with a flow that's totally yeah. It's all about steps. Man, been doing this for time, I ain't vets. Who want to test? Get that hot 16, I'm in our target, my friends, so please come correct. Cause the heat that grip will do more than a man's flesh.
Yeah, I said man, I feel like hey, no one gets me while you give me that Play-Doh effect. See, man, I'm going up on another level, they really want the medals to get best pay your respects. I ain't trying to delay the effect from a shot, that's why niggas are aiming your head. I quit with Alizé from a friend and a bitch, I ranges from an 8 to a 10. I'm trying to get away from the ends of performing places I get paid to pretend. I tell y'all straight, if I take the piss, commit to the game, cause sure I take it again. More money, more paper than them. More money, more paper than them. Don't take no offense, but I see cracks in your arm, so you better start papering them.
You ain't sick like Penfold, take no better than Avengers Assemble. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. You ain't sick like Penfold, take no better than Avengers Assemble. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental. Straight up grease, Penfold instrumental.
See man, I sick like Penfold. I attack the game, Shevchenko or Crespo, Di Malenko. Them gal not ready for the take no general. See that's cause I got that length, and if you ain't
Thinker and hooked on the intro. Sorry, people, I was vibes into the tune. Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of a Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. My hair's getting too big, Jesus. Oh, man, the hair is getting massive. But yes, back live. Champions League is back. Chelsea destroyed Barcelona 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. Surprise result, I would say, is definitely Manchester City losing 2-0 at the Etihad, 2 by Leverkusen. So I'm sure the vast majority of the questions will be about those two games. Of course, we got Tottenham taking on PSG tomorrow. Arsenal taking on, Tottenham take on PSV. Liverpool take on PSV. Tottenham take on PSG, and Arsenal take on Bayern Munich. And of course, there's Chelsea-Arsenal on the weekend as well. So get your questions in, people, whether it's Champions League, whether it's Premier League, or something else. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat for those that haven't seen the sports Q&As before. So get your questions in. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. It's also underneath in the description. So there's 2 surefire ways to make sure your question gets asked, people. Either join the membership or be kind enough to super chat. But as always, make sure you run up the likes, people. Hit the like button on the video. So important you lot do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. At Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Big up King in the chat. I see you. Big up King. Big up Jardel, big up Imran as well. Yeah, the first intro is the first song on the intro, Swag Team called Baddie. Shout out to my Swag Team familiar every single time. That's an old tune they did. It's almost a decade old now, but Swag Team, Baddie. And then the second tune is Take Note, Ain't Sick. So that's Scorps, Tox, and myself, people. That's an unreleased unreleased track that we had. And I was like, you know what, let me just use this, because it is one of my favorite tracks from what we did as a clique. But big up to Jardel, says big up Flawless, Nuno Mendes, who best left back in the world. He says up the fucking Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea fans are going to be on one, and deservedly so, to be honest, because they did the business today against Barcelona. They were very, very good. Barcelona were poor. Chelsea also added to that stupid red card for Araujo, but even before the red card, Chelsea were clear as day the better side, and I called that one completely wrong. I thought Barcelona were going to do the business, and it turns out that they haven't done the business, so we move, people. And in regards to City losing to Leverkusen, like I said, that was a big surprise to me. That was a big, big shock to me, but as a pleasant surprise, because I've seen City lose, Liverpool lose, Leeds lose all recently, which is absolutely fantastic. Shame Arsenal keep winning, but we move. Seen City lose twice in like 3-4 days. So that is fantastic. Newcastle lost to Marseille as well. I'm just seeing nothing really of note. Juventus were down against Bodo Glimt, but they won 3-2. So I'm just having a look at the Champions League table to see how it actually looks. Let's see. So you got Bayern and Arsenal, Inter Milan there. All perfect records. They all play tomorrow. So Dortmund, Chelsea, Manchester City, PSG, Newcastle, that is the rest of the top 8. But City obviously play. You got PSG. You would expect them to beat Tottenham Hotspur, so they'll leapfrog. Real Madrid, they got Olympiacos. You would expect them to win there, so they'll also leapfrog City and Chelsea and Newcastle as well. Liverpool, PSV, you know, Liverpool's form has been shocking, let's just be honest, as well. Galatasaray there on 9 points also. And then you've got Sporting. Who else? Who are on 7 points, because Barcelona played today and lost to Chelsea, of course, so they can't even get back to 10 points. So, yeah, it's looking peak. I can't lie. But, yeah, you lot get any questions in as well, people. You lot get any questions in. Man United after this. But if you lot got any Manchester United questions now, obviously that show ain't till later. Feel free to get them in as well. But, yeah, I'm just happy. Yeah, but Chelsea, give them props. They was on smoke today. But, again, is it a false dawn? Because we've seen Chelsea put in good performances before and then fall off. Can they actually get consistency together, not only to go far in the Champions League, which I think with a favorable running they can, and as they've shown here,
And as they've shown in the Club World Cup, they're capable of beating anybody on their day. So going further in the Champions League, I don't think is a question mark. It's more the league. Can they get some consistency together in the league? Because I'm looking here, since losing to Sunderland, they beat Spurs, beat Wolves, beat Burnley. Can they beat Arsenal on the weekend? Then they got Leeds midweek, then they got Bournemouth away, then Everton at home. So if they're two tough fixtures, the next one, Bournemouth away, Leeds away, I'd expect them to win, but 2 of the 3. Arsenal at home, Bournemouth away. But if you've got ideas of winning the league title, you need to go get 9 from 9 and make it 12 from 12. Is Everton at home? They should win that. Hey, what are you saying, Steve? Blessings, man. Big up every single time, man. Every single time. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it in regards to it. But we'll see what's what. And the City game, like I said, that surprised me. City losing to Leverkusen. That really, really did surprise me. That's funny, though. That's funny. You see Marseille versus Newcastle highlights. We got bopped. Yeah, but Marseille are a better side. I'm sure you expected that to happen. I'm sure it's not a surprise to you, Steve, that you got bopped by Marseille. Marseille can do that. I watched Marseille versus Real Madrid. I think it was the opening day. It was either the opening day or the second match day of the Champions League. They play good football, man. They play very, very good football. Let me make sure I send the link out to everyone as well, because sometimes I do forget. Let me just make sure. Run up the likes, though. Hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you do so. I know I've shared it. Make sure you follow at Yes It's Flawless across all socials. Follow at Sarcasm City TV across all socials as well. Just making sure everyone's got the link, but I think everyone got it. Send it out. But that is, like I said, Steve, that is not a surprise nor a shock that you lot got bopped by Marseille. I've not seen the highlights, no, because I was watching the Chelsea-Barca game. Chelsea then went 2-0 up, and then I switched to the City Leverkusen game. I was like, all right, let me just hate over here. That was my plan. Big up, which teams have impressed you this season in the Champions League? Well, I've watched the Marseille, but I've only really watched the main team. Outside of the English clubs, there's only really Barcelona and Real Madrid. But when I've watched Marseille, they've impressed me. Can't lie. Let me pull up the rest of the Champions League. But I would say Marseille. Trying to see who else. Wrong standings. Second. Because outside of Real Madrid, Barcelona, I'm not really trying to watch anybody else in the Champions League like that, to be honest, until it's the last stages. Yeah, no one really appeals. If I knew Leverkusen were going to beat City, I would have done that one. But, yeah. Club Brugge did, actually, against Barca. So I give Club Brugge their credit. That was a good-ass game. And Club Brugge gave Barcelona a game. They went toe-to-toe with them. I have to give them. Newcastle are always entertaining. So I can't say they're impressive. But Newcastle, I'm always entertained by win, lose, or draw by them just because of the way they play. So, yeah, I'd probably just go with Marseille from what I've seen. But, again, that's only a couple of games. And then Club Brugge just after one game. Yeah. Hold that flawless. You predict us to lose. Estevez, a baller. Yeah, I did. You know what? I did predict you lot to lose. Yeah, I did. I can't lie. And you lot did the business. Now go beat Arsenal. Are you beating Arsenal? That's what I want to know. You beating Arsenal. Oh, this chest. Are you going to beat Arsenal? Watch his chest sink. Huh? These fucking Chelsea jokers. Barca, you had one job, you know. You had one fucking job. That's it. Why weren't you surprised, Steve? I'm guessing you're talking about City Leverkusen. Why have Leverkusen been playing well in the Bundesliga or something? Chat to me, because you'll know more than me. I see that third in the Bundesliga, but I don't really know what that means. I have no idea what that means. I'm looking here, Leipzig is second. I don't know how Leipzig are getting on. I presume they're in Europe. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. If I knows. I don't know. I got too much hair, man. Too much hair. For real. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Hey, Chinlu, big up. Hussein says, I'll give you my prediction on the calling show. Nah, don't wait. Give it now. See? You ain't confident. Joke, man. Shut up. Hussein says, do you think Ineos will sack the fraud anytime soon? Yes. Because I expect results to continue in this vein. And I looked at our fixtures and I went, yeah, it could get peak. I think we win 1, maybe 2 till New Year. So from now for the rest of the year, I think Manchester United win maybe at a push 2 matches. and then we're going to be languishing in 14th, 15th, 16th, and then they'll pull the trigger. I think I was just early in regards to the games that I thought he would get sacked in, because I thought it was going to be the previous 5 before Everton. But Palace away, West Ham home, Wolves away, Bournemouth home, Villa away, Newcastle at home, Wolves at home. Outside of them Wolves games, I don't think we win any of them games. Don't think we beat Palace away. Don't think we beat West Ham at home. Don't think we beat Bournemouth at home. AFCON, I don't think, even with or without AFCON players going AFCON, I don't think we beat Villa, and we definitely don't beat Newcastle. Them 2 Wolves games, and don't let Wolves pick up some form of form, to be honest. So they're the only 2. It's getting really disgusting to watch the games for real. And it's been like that, Hussein. This ain't nothing new. It's not like we was playing free-flowing football and was firing on all cylinders and was defensively sound and were great to watch. I've been saying this and will continue to say this. I said on my match reaction, I said it before, I said it on the match reaction after the Spurs game, after the Nottingham Forest game. Our performances are not good. And people continue to get fooled by results. Our performance versus Spurs and our performance against Nottingham Forest was the same level as the performance against Everton. But 2 of them got praised as good away performances and a good point, and one of them is getting absolutely slaughtered. Well, you know what the difference is? The result, because the performances are not too dissimilar whatsoever. And people get fooled by it. Well, again, this manager shouldn't be here, but Ineos best in class, all this rubbish here, whatever, man. Or yet you continue to keep this manager who's continued to fail and showed you all the signs that he's not good enough. Everyone shut up about it. Remember Hassam the joke, man? Not A-listers last week. A-listers the one after the Spurs game. And I was being critical. And he was like, oh, I think you're being negative. I think you're being harsh. And then we lost to Everton. And then he voice noted in the group chat and was like, oh, see, this is why you should have cancelled the show. You lot lost to Everton. You lot are worse than us. I was like, yo, Bello, what's your scrub? Then he said something else. And then I voice noted back and said, what happened to me being negative? What happened there? Still ain't got a response now. On the show, didn't get a response now. It's kind of like I know my team. But hey, we move. We'll be super peak with Ahmad, Mazen, and Bremo going away to AFCON. Yeah, it'll definitely hurt us. But you know what? It's super peak with them. That's why when Troops asked me, I'm back again on Monday and was like, oh, what about AFCON? I said, I'm looking a game at a time. I'm not looking to AFCON. I'm looking at right now. Because this, again, was the winnable run of games. This was the favorable fixtures. This was 5 out of 5, 15 out of 15. Yeah. Yes, I know, but with the new season, you hope something new, something different. Again, hope. That tells you all you need to know, Hussein. When your team's of a quality, hope does not enter your vocabulary. Before the season started, whoever the favourites are for the Premier League don't talk about hope. Yes, it's all gone to absolute shit for Liverpool. Hear how Liverpool fans and Liverpool content creators were talking before the start of the season. Not once did they mention hope. I speak to Veta on a weekly basis and have done a show with him for years now. Not once when he's talking about Manchester City winning a Premier League or a Champions League does he talk about hope. You only talk about hope when the quality of the team's not there. And I keep saying this. Hope somewhere in your city centre sliding down on a pole for some change. That's where hope lives. Go to your local, not even local, go to your strip club in your city centre, wherever you are, and ask for hope. She'll be there probably hanging upside down on a pole. That's where hope lives. Talking Manchester United Football Club and people are hoping for something new, hoping for something different when all the evidence points to something else. Nah, it's not a solo Zaya, but you lot get your questions in. I'm sure more of the gang will turn up, but the show will go on. You already know. Said this earlier, but this is one of the first times I've seen your fan base collectively talk about Bruno because there's no one else to scapegoat. That's why, nephew. All the players who we deem toxic and negative and bad in the dressing room, all of those things have now disappeared. So you can't now blame, because here's the crazy part. Lemens makes a mistake for that goal. But if that's Onana, people are talking about the Onana mistake rather than Bruno. But because Lemens has played well has played well since he's got here, and it's only his second mistake, really, people are like, all right, so we'll overlook that because you've actually done well. Yoro should do better in the tackle, but to the credit, you've actually played well when you played this season. There's no one. You got De Ligt, Cool, performs to a decent level. Shaw, we know is not good enough. It was Dog, who were Maz, who were out there. We know they're not wing backs. Casemiro's actually been playing well as of late. And Bremo, Ahmad weren't good in that game, but have been the two of the few positives so far this season. And Xerxes only just got back in the team. So all the scapegoats, there's no one to scapegoat. No one to scapegoat. That's why we're talking about him. Because I actually think he's been better as of late, Bruno, but he was poor in that game. And not even just for the goal. Because he should do better for the goal, as Euro should do better for the goal, as Lament should do better for the goal. I'm talking about on the ball against 10 men. That's supposed to be your thing. That's what you're good at. That's supposed to be it. Like, this is like 10 men on all that possession. You're supposed to go out there and create and help us get goals. And you missed one of the better chances. What are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? What is going on? It's crazy. Like, it is. I need to see the press conference from Maresca, who's fit, before I make a prediction. All right, Faiz Mohammed, I'll see you Friday. Don't worry about that. But yeah, that's what it is. And I don't get fooled by your nephew. You've been here long enough to hear how I've spoken about Manchester United and the conversations that went on during preseason. And obviously, you're probably closer to it than me in regards to social media and what's going on, etc. So you hear the nonsense that gets said. So I don't know if this is a surprise to me. Am I livid? Yes. Am I extremely pissed off at what's going on at Manchester United? Yes, I might not sound it, but I am. I am absolutely livid. I am fuming at what's going on. And that this has been allowed to happen and it was on the horizon. Like, why is this? We're roundabouts where we should be 10th. Should we be better? Yes. We should be better. Yes, we should be. 100%. Because of the players we have, number one, and number two, the quality of the rest of the league. But this manager drags us down. The same way a good manager can get more out of a team and have you overachieving, it's the same for a bad manager. He can take you down notches. He can take you down levels. This team with this league is comfortably a top 4, top 5 side. Win yesterday, we would have went 5th. Beat 10-man Everton at home and we go 5th. Imagine we actually had a manager who was just competent, comfortable, top 4. And I'm having a whole different conversation. Probably still in the League Cup, FA Cup's on. Have Europe to look forward to. Maybe we go in January and add and see what we can do. And you get an FA Cup and a League Cup and a top 4 fin. Like, all right, man. Fuck off, man. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sarah says, yo, Flawless, I have just one question. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul's fight against Joshua? Stupid fight. No, I don't think it's a stupid fight. I think as long as, big up to Jez as well, as long as Paul makes it out of the ring safely, everybody wins. There's no downside for anybody. If that goes the way I expect it to go, and general consensus is Anthony Joshua is going to knock him clean out. So Anthony Joshua is going to get a lot of money, not a career high payday, but let's say it's probably top 3, top 4 for the easiest fight he's ever going to have. So he's getting a career high payday. Like I said, top 3, top 4, top 5 for the easiest fight he's ever going to have. So from a boxing perspective and a financial perspective, he wins. From Jake Paul, that's why I said as long as he leaves the ring, like by his own accord, because I genuinely do fear for his overall health. Like, this could get ugly. As long as he leaves the ring and can walk and can talk and his facilities is okay, he wins. He gets paid a stupid amount of money. His profile goes through the roof. The respect for him to fight Anthony Joshua goes through the roof, because I still don't think the fight will happen, but that's just me. I think it's career suicide in regards to it's a complete mismatch on all aspects. So if he does it, I can only praise him for the courage. And on top of that as well, is then like, where do you go for, like, how do I put this? Who do you fight after that? There's no one can say, you're not fighting proper boxers. You're not fighting proper active, but your stock goes through the roof. Other fighters are going to line up to fight, Even though I think other fighters would have fought him anyway for the money. But I think it's more of a respect thing, I should say. That's what, and it does help his profile. So I don't think it's a stupid fight. I think everybody wins who's involved. again, Jake Paul got to leave the ring like by his own accord because he's getting annihilated. He is getting chin checked, and he might, when is it? December the what? The 19th, 2025? He might still be lying there December the 19th, 2026. Like, it's one of those knockouts. It's Marquez versus Pacquiao 4 type of knockouts. It's Deontay Wilder versus, I think his name was Shmika when he hit him. Like, this is a knockout where his whole body just hits the canvas type of thing. This is not, he gets knocked out and he gets up and he's dancing around the ring or all that. No, he's not Conor Ben dropping Chris Eubank Jr. I'm saying this is a clean knockout. Like, his body's upwards and it falls and hit the canvas and he don't try to break his fall or nothing. So, yeah, what you saying, Jez? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man. All bless, fam. Yeah, 26 points in your next 10. Word to my man yesterday. You see them fools there. And yeah, Chinlu, easy 50 million for Joshua. But yeah, Jez, it's been a minute. Floor's yours. I see in your name, Jez. Frank out. Floor's yours, man. Floor's yours.
Well, I can't, you know what it is? I can't, my energy for the last few days has just gone in. It's just like, no, it's just like, it's one of those. It's just like, just on an, it's just one of those, isn't it? When I'm on it, I'm on it, isn't it? And I'm currently not on it anymore. All I'm saying is, Franco, I've been Franco for a long time. It's not just the Arsenal game or Chelsea game, whatever. He's a bum. And respectfully, not respectfully, if you're still Franken, I would just want to let you know your manager's a bum. Yeah, that's about it.
What's been the change? What's been the change of discourse for you? Like
we
after
actually
the Chelsea game, the Chelsea game and the Arsenal game. Have you heard anything that's interesting from the other side? Go on.
No, nothing. It's just the same nonsense. In the half faith, innit?
Nah, I'm talking about people changing though. I'm talking about the people who were backing him and saying that. But now, after the Arsenal game,
what's the usual stuff is that you start dropping points, you start winning games. All of a sudden, you can actually have a real opinion, and then you stop lying. This is what people. This is the only thing that people was doing. Like, obviously, there's probably the few people who are probably out there and they're saying like, you know what, I wanted to give it a couple more games, but for me, it's like, for me, sorry, for me, a couple more games I heard, but I don't hear it in the same time because I've been telling people since preseason this is what's always going to happen. But unless you get a whole manager, unless you get a whole identity change from the manager, nothing's going to change. And I'm the whole argument I'm hearing, and I think what's stopping people from really having him out is the fact that people are still saying that Maddison and Kulusevski are out, which I think are very broad arguments of hate, and I think it's very dangerous that we have these type of conversations that we're thinking that Maddison, who has an ACL now, who's out for the season, even if he comes back, it will be at the very end of the season, who will need to have time to even get going, and Kulusevski, who's been out since the end of the season. It's not like he was got injured during the preseason. He was already out from last season, and he's still out. So if Kulusevski is coming back let's say he comes next year in February, comes back start of February, how many games will it take him to really even get going?
So you're saying in regards to their quality might not be at the level they've been at prior because of the injury.
One that, but also we do not even play the same exact football last season that we're playing this season. I said it many times before. The one thing last season, sorry, yeah, even last season, yeah, we had last season a limited attack. This is what most people would agree that we had a mediocre attack last season, and our attack was still able to produce goals. They got and this came from an attack that was mediocre. This attack now is still mediocre, but we can't even get a shot off now these days.
Yeah, you lost XG is mad low.
Plus, we have 3 performances this season who are bottom 5 in XG. Chelsea, Arsenal, and Bournemouth. 2 games at home. Again, like for me, it's like I said, I'm cool. I'm cool. And like for me, it's like I'm cool. I'm straight. And I'm like I'm personally just chilling. Like I'm good in it. Like that.
I know you.
I didn't watch the North London derby. Again, call me a fake fan. I don't give a shit. I don't.
It went as you expected it to go.
Yeah, I said 3-0. They scored more and we scored more. That's literally the only difference for my score prediction. I didn't expect us to win the game. And again, I'm not obligated to watch my team. There's no obligation where I have to go and watch my team. So it's like, so for me, it's like even tomorrow, PSG, they're good. I said 4-0. It could be 5-0 tomorrow. Like Fulham on the weekend, Fulham are as inconsistent or as bad as us. They can easily get a good result because we play at home now. And I'll say this: the reason why we playing so bad at home is because how can the fans get going when you play as shit as that?
Yes. You carry on. Hey, shout out my guy Potts, man. Hey Potts, love for the raid. Thank you very much. Hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to my guy Potts. Because Potts out here putting in great work. Only bad thing about him, he's an Arsenal fan. That's it. A1 content creator. Does great work. My dad Ashley Walters on his channel. He's blessed enough to give many like myself his platform as well. So make sure. And you catch me over there on Thursdays from time to time as well. So subscribe to Football 12th Man. Subscribe to Potts' channel, you lot as well. And Potts, see why when we was talking before you go on, Jets, on your show, and it was on there, and people were talking about top 4, top 5 for Manchester United, and I was like, no, there's a reason for that. But we move. Go on, Jets, carry on.
No, where was I?
You was talking about not watching the team and like playing Fulham at home and you're gonna be worse.
Yeah. People think we only play like this because we play Chelsea and Arsenal. We play like this versus everybody. The only difference is because because not everybody is Chelsea and Arsenal. We can maybe go and find a corner. Maybe we can find a set piece and we can score from that.
Yeah.
I think this season from open play we only 12 games in the Premier League, 7.76 XG created in 12 games from open play.
Fuck, you know.
Only. And bear in mind, which is funny enough, we overperform. People don't deep it. We overperform in our XG right now. We are playing this bad. We're playing this bad, and we still overperforming the XG. And it's not like we overperformed it by like 1-2. We overperformed it by 8.
Fuck.
By 8. This is first in the Premier League, by the way.
Mad.
So our attackers barely score because they don't even get the opportunity to score. But when they do, they do. Our attackers, midfielders, and defenders are basically bailing this manager out. Because when the numbers start adding up again, the set piece goals try and up like they're doing right now. This is what's gonna happen. We barely score. You have to pray on a wonder goal, and you have to keep going. Literally what it is. Literally what it is. Did you know? Apparently you have the ability to receive the ball back of how do you say it? You'll be able to drop deep, receive the ball, and span a different midfielder when you do it one time in a game. Apparently you're really good at it. This is what people are saying about Palhinha because he spun the old ass people. And I keep it like I said. I'm like, I told you, I'm on a different energy now. I don't give a shit, bro. The only people that rate Palhinha are people who are like in the 30s, 40s, watch the old ass football for the 80s. Sorry, Dunsey, bro. I know you both born in the 80s, but
hey, I don't even apologize. Hey, Dunsey, hold that. Hey, you know what, Dunsey? I'll say this because you're not here. Fight me, mate. How about that? Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Nah, but this the only people who actually enjoy watching Palhinha play. Throw the fuck up. Be a modern day football. Who the fuck plays with a midfielder who ranks last in progressive passing, progressive runs, anything progressive? This guy ranks dead ass last in the Premier League. The numbers prove it, and just because you made one forward pass, this is the standards. This is the standard that Panini fans have for this guy. They see this guy make a forward pass and say, "See, I told you can do this." Bro, I can do this in the game. I seen. Do you think just Galatasaray Gate is like a mad deep line playmaker from the deep?
Nah, he's not.
No,
He's not crazy.
you don't identify him with that. But I saw him literally for Everton on Monday before he got sent off. Literally dropped deep between the centre backs, received the goal from the goalkeeper, and spun a Man United midfielder, and literally run through the team.
Ball. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He
literally, bro. And the next thing you knew, they were already through.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't associate just a game with that.
Facts.
Is he all of a sudden this deep line midfielder that everybody should be rating on them? No, it isn't. I'm saying like it's madness to me, innit? And that's why I was so negative about that signing, because I said that signing will literally not matter unless you're gonna go and pair him up with something like at bare minimum. We're not even doing that. And then the manager's been a coward now. Now he's just been and you see it in his answers. Start seeing things the way he talks. He sounds like a manager who has made the step up, and he can't deal with the pressure now. He ain't seen that as
broken. Yeah,
I wouldn't say broken yet, but he's starting to sound deluded. Like somebody.
That's the sign of it. That's the sign.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Somebody asked him in the press conference today something about the Arsenal performance. He's talking about Ødegaard playing for PSG in the academy, deflecting from the actual topic, which was you was getting your ass whooped versus Arsenal. So much that this guy is not saying, which is crazy to me, because again, it's like the proof is bleaching the pudding. And again, like I said, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. If Frank is still your manager, cool. But I've just let you know your manager is a bum. And I've been telling you your manager is a bum, and he will forever be a bum.
You have been saying this for the longest, to be honest.
He is a bum, though. Look at that. I'm just trying to bring some of the quotes up. And this is another thing that really annoys people. And which is another thing where I don't think this whole facade about Maddison and Kulusevski being injured is such a big thing. Because all this manager cares about is duels. Bro wants to make a Super Saiyan Brentford, bro. He wants us to go and win fucking chase the ball, crash Brentford football, bro. Shout out to Eddie. He wants to have the Congo. He wants the Congo back All Stars Premium Edition, bro.
I said the can't wait.
This is what
he wants the can't go back All Stars Premier League Edition. Sorry, that's funny. Go on.
Bro,
go on.
This is what he wants. He's always talking about deals. He's always talking about deals. Like, and I've been saying this about, which is the funniest part. And I said it, I think in the group chat, I was going on a rant because I was seeing the quote from his, and I was forced to it because I'm in the group chat. And so I was forced into seeing it. This motherfucker's talking about how, motherfuckers talking about how our attack is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I agree. I wasn't saying at the start of the season our attack is amazing. I wasn't saying it's in the top 6, top 7. I wasn't saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But you have found a way to limit a limited attack. Why? Because Vikram was saying we don't have a build-up. No, it's a lie. Every team has a build-up. Wherever you want to go from low, when you start from goal kick, wherever you're gonna go wherever you go from a long kick or a short kick, it can be a build-up. The build-up to, which is funny. What's the goal that Everton scored? Their build-up was long kick, winning the 50-50, hoping you can win the 50-50, retain the ball back, and then quickly counter. Quickly produce couple passes real quick to get to United's final third. This is what they do. Our build-up is this is all fucked up. This flawless.
I'm listening.
Our build-up is okay. We playing out of the back, cool. So goalkeeper has it. He passes to Romero or Wanderman. Then the ball goes out to Poro. Then Paul hoofs it long to Kudus here and expects him to win the 50-50 in the air. Win the duel. Just like the manager was saying. Win the duel. Be aggressive.
Win the duel.
Instead of having Kudus, you know what? Maybe Kudus is actually one of the best playing with the back players, wingers in the world, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
No, let him go and win a duel. Win the 50-50. Hope that somebody similar to Everton does. But the difference is Everton can actually mix it up. Everton will maybe play through a team sometimes here and there.
They did both against us.
Yes. And we talk about David Moyes here. Thomas Frank legit doesn't do it at all. All his tactic is literally kick the ball to our wingers, which are not even type of wingers where you want to go and win the ball in the air, go 50-50s, go for 50-50s, and hope that somebody is near the area to receive the ball, and then you go into the final third. This is the whole football. And the maddest thing is, and I said this, and the reason why I say about Kulusevski and Maddison is because the reason why I have to explain this is because he played Burkwell inside the 10 in this season. And this wasn't even like only against Manchester City or Arsenal or Chelsea. Now he did it against even inferior teams to us. Why? Guess why? He wants dual winners everywhere. He wants defensive number 10s who can win the ball back. Who can maybe and that's why I say Morgan Gibbs White would have been his makes sense to me why he wanted Morgan Gibbs White. Morgan Gibbs White is a runner. So so our main reason why we want a number 10 is not to be helping with our creative issues. Now it's secondary. It's a secondary thing in mind. The main reason is because he's a runner. He's signing a number 10 because he can cover the field. This is why you don't see me crashing on the attack. I see everybody say Spurs attack is awful, Spurs attack is this. I told you in the summer our attack isn't great, and I said I want more.
Yeah, I think everyone can see that for real.
But the fact that people want me to sit here, the fact that people want me to sit here,
Will. How about that? Yeah, shut up. I'm doing fantastic in Javon. Just make sure you lot beat Arsenal on the weekend.
Yeah.
All these Chelsea lot talking. Make sure you beat Arsenal on the weekend, yeah? Make sure you do that. Yeah. Big up Omar as well, man. Hope you're blessed, Omar, because stupid question. Hope you're blessed outside of football. Stupid statement, I should say. And before you carry on, Jess, big up everyone tapped in. There's just under 300 of you lot in the building. Let's run up these likes, man. Likes is way too low. I'm looking here, only at 36 likes, yo. Let's get up to 70 likes.
People. What are we doing?
Let's get up to 70 likes. Hey, Muds, get everyone hitting the like button. You see Will, Javon, or you Chelsea dickheads in the chat. How about you help and get everybody in the chat hitting the like button and subscribing? Thank you very much. So, yeah, let's do so, people. Sorry, Jez, go on, carry on. And you lot continue to get your questions in as well. Don't worry, I'm starring the questions, people. I'm starring the questions, especially if you're a member as well. Go on.
No, and this is why I sit here and say, why are you not going after the attack and saying that qualities? But we know the players are not necessarily great. Man is not sitting here saying that our players are amazing. I predicted at the start of the season we're finishing 9th. I don't even think we get in Europe. But I was thinking, you know what? At least the manager's gonna give me something to believe in. You're gonna give us at least a competitive Jason. You at least given us a competitive season where you're gonna see a lot of ups, you're gonna see a lot of ups and downs, but then you can sit here and say, you know what? The reason why Tottenham are struggling is because of the quality. I can't look at us and say it's just a quality issue. I think a massive like for me, I wouldn't be on the manager's case if I say it's just a quality issue. I wouldn't, because there's too many things that I think the manager does and the manager how he wants to approach the games, but also it's the way he sees football. Why we are struggling like we are doing right now. I said this in the group chat. Where's the statistic? Where is it? It's the touches in the opposition's box. Touches in the opposition's box. We are 13th in the Premier League for touches in the opposition box.
13th,
13th, yes. So the only teams worse than us are Nottingham, Villa, Wolves, Leeds, Sunderland, West Ham United, and Burnley. So okay, like Villa had a terrible start to the season, so it kind of makes sense. Things will equal each out as the season will go on. So we're talking about Nottingham, Wolves, Leeds, Sunderland, West Ham United. 3 promoted sides, and the other 2 at the bottom half of the league. People then want to sit here and say, let's go and buy a striker because our strikers suck. Yeah, our strikers are not amazing. Guess who we are linked with? We are linked to the Samuel kid from Porto, who scores the majority of his goals. Yeah, Omrodian, yeah.
Okay.
But guess what? That dude scores the majority of his goals in the box. So what is the point of signing a striker when you can't even get the ball into the opposition box? It doesn't matter. And this is the thing. This is what the most shocking stat. This is probably what makes the stat even more shocking is the fact is that Tottenham started the season with like the 9th or 10th easiest schedule to start the season. So from a schedule difficulty, we had at top 10 easiest. Yet you cannot produce better numbers than that. People say Ange last season was way too aggressive with his football going forward and ignored the defense, which is all facts. But then Frank was supposed to come and bring us defensive solidarity. I'm looking at the stats because I'm just curious. Not only do we have less points at this stage from this season than last season. Last season at this stage we was playing Gray and Dragu damn near at centre back now. So people don't talk about injuries. Look at the injuries that we have that season and that stage of the season already. We are 17th in XG created, 17th in the league, and okay, it would make sense. You don't have a manager who's aggressive going forward. We only improved one. We are only one spot better at XG conceded. We went from 4th worst XG in the league to 5th worst XG in the league. No, under front. So you telling me this manager has made us a lot more worse in the attack, and has barely improved us in the attack, in the defense. This is what this manager is doing right now to the club. There's other numbers as well. The other day as well. Before the Arsenal game, we are last in the Premier League for through balls. 4 through balls. Irrespective, if you want to take this as an example, the other big 6, the rest of the big 6 have had at least 25. At least. Tottenham has 4. Bottom last. Worse than Burnley, worse than West Ham, worse than Sunderland. But it makes sense because you play Bento Company who do not want to progress the ball.
Yeah, they're not progressors in there whatsoever.
They're not. What people want Javi Simmons to do, and by the way, I think Javi has been terrible, but people want Javi to be Jesus Christ himself, drop to the centre back and carry it, and they want Javi to drop deep to the centre back, receive the ball,
that's funny,
run past the opposition's attack, defense, and midfield and defense, and then create. This is what people want to do. It doesn't make sense to me. This is why, and look, hope nobody's talking about Kudus because everybody has found out how to play against us already.
Just double up, triple up.
Not just double up, yes. Because I found a statistic. I saw a statistic. It wasn't too long ago. 53% of our attacks all come from the right, which makes sense because all the manager wants to do is to get the ball to Paul, who kicks it long to Kudus, and then Jewel, bro. Like, what?
Just all jewels, man. Just hella jewels.
Hella jewels, bro. Bro, you should apply for the Sea Fighters, bro. In Dragon Ball.
Hella jewels, but like it's medieval times.
Goku. This is what I'm saying, bro. Goku wants hella jewels, bro. You could have started fighting, bro. Could have been the second wife, man. The way you want to talk about jewels, and let's talk about because I was talking about this is probably where I end from. This is probably the quotes, why I was so rutted earlier in the day. By the way, I'm not even rutted because today I was super rutted because I saw the quote and I'm like, brother, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know, when you when you read something, you really like, when you see Amlin say something, you see a quote and he's like,
that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel about it. I ain't trying to hear anything you gotta say, but shut up. Shut up.
this is the first one that I saw here. And Thomas Frank on the idea that his team is too risk averse. I think we do take risks. We could take more. Alright, so we created 0.5 XG in the majority in the game against Chelsea. The majority. The only time we did is when we was lucky to get even into the opposition's half. Against Arsenal, our only goal came from a wonder goal from Richarlison. And we only scored because the goalkeeper at Arsenal was a midget. I said it. I don't give a damn. I've been saying this. Small goalkeepers, this is what the shit happens for. We lost 4-0. We didn't lose 4-1. We lost 4-0. It's a facade. We barely. It took a last minute equalizer from Paulinho outside the box, who took his shirt off to run to the corner flag to celebrate with the home fans, rescuing a point against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, I said their whole name. Yes, I said their whole name.
Oh shit!
Man United, same shit. Man United had to gift us the game because their manager puts all his faith in me, believing that, you know what, I can always do something, because their manager says, you know what, just say, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Big up the members in the chat as well. I see you lot, man. And yeah, KG, I did say that about, don't forget, we remember flawlessly. I remember what I said about Barcelona. Now go beat Arsenal. Huh? Go beat Arsenal. That's what you lot need to do. And someone asked me as well. Look, Prom, I'll get to that super chat in a second. If we beat Arsenal, what's next, Flawless? Title charge. That's what's next. If you lot beat, I'm with Chelsea. I'm with you lot in this title race. But go get in it. If you lot go get in it, I'm dressing in all blue that day on Sunday. The blue Adidas jacket is there. Hoodie up. I am with you lot that day. Don't fuck it up. Go beat Arsenal and go get in this title race, and I'm on board. I am Chelsea.
Hey, come on.
You lot go do what needs to be done. Yeah, I got you, old man. 1 second. Give me 1 second. And to Prom for the super chat says, Flawless, can United turn this around? Firstly, big up for the super chat. Appreciate it, Prom. Yeah. What currency is that? Just our interest, Prom. I'm asking, that's all. But again, thank you very much for the super chat. Can United turn this around under this manager? No. This manager's been here over a year now. No. He can't turn it around. All of the evidence points to the opposite. He can't. And he's got better players. So we can't even point to and go, nah, he's got a better look at his team last season, look at his team this season. And I think we perform worse. So yeah. No, I don't think he can turn it around, Pro. Whoa. No gang thing, KG. But yeah, go beat. What's it called? Go Arsenal. And beat Arsenal on the weekend. That's what I'm saying, and I'm with you. But you have to go and beat them. I'm someone I'm never with on a footballing perspective. Vader's in the building. What are you telling me, Vader? You good? That's good.
Wait, we're gonna get to you second, because I'm about to finish up in a second.
Yeah, I'm just saying big up lessons, Vader. Yeah, I'll get to you. Don't worry about that.
I'm
got Marshall as well. Yeah, go on.
I'm still
it seems everyone's getting shit off their chest. We got United, City, Spurs fan, a Barcelona fan showing up in the set. Everyone got shit to get off their chest. Everybody's fucking miserable, man.
Instead of this, bro, it's funny. It's always November, December when it's cold as hell, bro. It's depression season, bro. It's dark from 3 p.m. Bro, we got Batman already pulling up at 3 p.m. and that. It's both evening, but
Batman just breaking someone's arm. You know what I'm saying?
It was saying, bro, 3 p.m. and you just walking around just back from uni or work, whatever. It's crazy, bro. But nah, where was I? Yeah, you talking about risk, bro.
Yeah,
risk.
About risk.
You can barely even put a sentence together that makes me believe like, yeah, we taking risk. Your eyes don't even tell me that. Your eyes don't tell me you can't take risk. Yeah, but I gotta make sure the formation is this. I gotta make sure I adapt to this team, and I gotta adapt to that team. Bro, how about we make teams adapt to us? And I'm not even talking about Arsenal or Chelsea. I'm talking about Wolverhampton. At home. Nah, we adapted to Wolverhampton at home, bro. Wolverhampton. West Ham as well. People forget how bad that West Ham game is. That was the game that I turned. I said, fuck this. But
said enough.
Yeah. Two more quotes before I let Waiter go. Thomas Frank. performances can always be a bit up and down. In a 60-game season, there will be 10 to 20 perfect games, 30 or so in the middle, and then the rest below that. You can be defeated, Chelsea and Arsenal, but the others we will still be. Wait, what? We will still be competitive. We'll keep it working at it. So you tell me, okay? So we only 12 games in. I'm still waiting for one perfect game. I'm still waiting for one perfect game. And you promised me, okay? I know the fun part. I bookmarked that specific tweet because I'm still waiting for that one perfect game. You promised me 10 to 12 perfect games. I want to see, but if he even makes it to the end of the season, can you give me 10 to 12 perfect games? Then he said 30 in the middle. 30. Bro,
He did.
we are probably closer to 30 bad games before we're closer to 30 good middle games. So this manager is already putting this mindset out there is that, we will be bad. He's indirectly telling us we will be bad, bro. Indirectly, brother. What type of mindset is this? What type of mindset is that? Not going into games thinking we can go and win. We want to be there trying to win the football matches. Nah. No, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. Did we feel good? Was the sunny out there? Was we alright? This is this manager's mentality. And also, this is the last quote that I saw, which is like, what? Thomas Frank on what frustrated him about the performance versus Arsenal. We didn't win enough of these duels. Again, flawless. Duels! Duels! Motherfucker, we had 2 shots! But it's about the duels! We were not aggressive enough. Again! Aggressive! Duels!
Yeah.
Okay, how can we not make life easier for our attackers? How can we progress the ball forward into the final third? How can we find a situation how to create outside from set pieces? Nah! We have to win our duels. We have to be aggressive, bro. We were not going forward enough and playing forward enough. No shit, Sherlock. We've been doing this all season. Versus West Ham. We was doing this versus
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. We was doing it versus Burnley. People forget and this is where I knew I shouldn't talk about it since the Burnley game. We scored the first goal in the first 10 minutes, and up until the 70th minute, you could argue that Burnley was the better team at home. You could argue. That should have been the red flag number 1. Should have been. But I was like, you know what? We just came off the PSG game, and I thought this was a really good performance. There's probably other... Bournemouth! That was Bournemouth, bro! They came to our crib and played like the home team.
They did, yo.
Bro, bear in mind, this is one of our 3... That Bournemouth performance, by the way. And he's talking about we taking risks. That Bournemouth performance is in the top 3, not in the top 5 of worst XG's performances this season. One of the 3 we have 3 performances in the top 5 worst. 3! And 2 are at home. But let me read. Let me continue. And if you play 4-3-3, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 7-9... 7-9-13. It doesn't matter. If you're not doing that, I'm not in doubt of that. What do you mean it doesn't matter? You changed to a back 3. You've decided to go for a back 3. And bear in mind, last season we went to the Emirates with Ben Davies, Dragerson, Gray, and Poro, and then Kingsley in goal. 4 out of the 5 players at the back were literally B teamers, and we put up a better defensive performance than you putting another defender out there. Bro, this manager's of Buffalo, he's starting to be deluded. I've been telling you since the start of the season. This manager is not going to change. And the only thing that people have for me to say, which is fine, it's always the same people. It's the people who will call you a clown, you don't know football, you don't understand the game, why are you so loud, why can you just not give it time? So when I ask the question, when I want to ask the hard questions, it's not even a hard question. For me, the only question that I want to know from people all the time I ask is, why do you still believe in the manager then? Why do you have faith? Why are you giving it time? Guess what?
That's why.
The the most NPC answer ever. Hope. Have faith. No. Not
ironically, NPCs, you can find hope on GTA in a certain place. You know, but you move. Sorry, go on, as you were. The irony, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's
the NPC.
I'm a lion, mate.
It's a fact. No, it's a fact. It's a fact. And the fact is that this is always the reply. Not of how can we make it think easier for the attack? How can we maybe change the profiles in the midfield to get more out of the team? How can we maybe make players change their positioning to give us more advantages in games? Nah, hope. Have faith, man. Have faith. Not just, bro. Like, be Coach Carter, bro. Like, oh, if you wanna think about hope, if you wanna have Faith Evans and Denver, if you wanna have hope, go and be Coach Carter, bro. Go to some random. Come to Leicester. Come to Leicester right now, because Leicester is a fucking ghetto right now. I'm seeing dudes getting slapped up with belts in the faces, bro. Come to those schools, go to those universities and be Coach Carter and change some of these young change some of these young black males' lives, man. Be Coach Carter if you want to talk about hope, man. Because I'm tired of you guys. I'm tired of you guys to always talk about hope and faith, bro. Hope and faith, man. Actually, this is actually insane. Hope and faith.
No, vent yourself, Jess. It's all right. We've got time.
No, I'm done. I'm done because you just joined at the end of it. You joined at the end of it because, like I said,
keep going.
Because we have a show in it, so it's like that. I was rated there. Omar's joining as well, so there's still a lot to talk about in it. But like I said, this is not me even crushing out. This is the hilarious part about it. I sound aggressive because the type of energy that people was giving me when I was trying to tell you certain things. No, I'm seeing the same people like, you know what, Jess, you was right. Of course I'm fucking right, because anybody with a pair of two eyes could see the shit. I
can't lie. It worked to Rashad McCants. Ain't obvious. I watched you like a couple of games and I was like, yeah. I see.
Florence was doing last season. Florence was doing bare Tottenham watch-alongs last season because at least there would be goals in the game. Florence legit has boycotted Tottenham watch-alongs. Unless it's a Big Six games, I have not seen him make a single Tottenham watch-along this season. I don't blame him. I don't watch our team no more. I already said I'm on strike until this manager leaves the football club. I don't give a damn. Call me a fake fan.
But you're not on strike.
Call me a fake fan. Call me a fake fan. I don't give a damn, bro. You don't know me enough, bro. If you wanna fight me, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shout out to X-Men. Everybody they got the location update now. You know what I'm saying? They got a location update. You can look where they are now. I'm somewhere in Europe, man. But
I know where you live, Jess. Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, anyways, I'm done. And I'm honestly, even if I see man in the chat say something to me, I don't give a damn. All I gotta let you know.
I don't like that though, because people was on your. As much as I like people getting on your case and criticizing you because you deserve it, since the bad run of form you've been on, they've been super quiet because people was on your case, and I was like, nah, Jez is right. You know, he's right in what he's saying. And now you've lost in the manner in which you've lost, in particular to Arsenal and Chelsea. I don't see it.
You know the funny part is.
Go on.
Nuno, the quote that I said earlier, we were not aggressive enough. Nuno literally said the same thing when he was here against Arsenal. We were not aggressive enough. It's kind of the irony in it because he plays his football is as bad as Nuno. It's the fucking irony as well about it, and him saying the same thing. Like I said, like, trust me, he will not be sacked now. But the only thing I say is the fact that we already get news from the Athletic. Bear in mind, this wasn't the Athletic asking people in the Tottenham. Now it's sources within the Tottenham club putting it out to the Athletic saying that they're not looking to sack him yet, but there are question marks about his approaches to football matches. So they're already putting that out. They're already putting it out there. It's coming. It's just a matter of when.
I think it's on its way. Before we continue, you open up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. We're gonna get to everybody, man. This is Sarcasm City TV, so everyone's gonna have their time. Apart from Fats, are all friggin' pretty much miserable in recent results. Some more than others. Make sure you
At
subscribe
least
to
my
Vega
basketball
Games
team is actually
TV
really good.
as well. At least I can watch
I'm
NBA
not
in his
miserable
time.
though.
I literally said outside of you, Fats.
Oh, okay.
I can tell by your big, stupid, smiling face that you're happy. Yes, I can see that. Yeah, but as it was, and the Avi behind you. But as we were saying, Vega, you all good? If I'm all good outside of football, I gotta do the pleasantries as always.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's good. Everything's good.
All right, man. Talk to us, man. 2 defeats in 4 days. What's going on?
Well, 1 Prem, 1 Champions League. The loss in the Prem, I'm actually calm with it. We mean we featured on the show. You kind of heard my take, as interrupted as it was. I appreciate to be here because I can actually just flow with it. I thought we had a chance of catching that win at St. James Park versus Newcastle, despite them not being in the best of form. But in all honesty, when you look at it and when you're really crunching the numbers, when you look at how we might not get some joy is because they haven't been good away. They've been good at home. And when our record in particular away hasn't been as good as our record at home. So it was one of those where I was really hoping for the best. I was predicting like a 2-1, but a cagey one, like a late winner, and 1-1 where you were going to have to fight for the full 90 minutes. But it didn't play out that way. And what people fail to realize, because I guess it's my tone, I guess it's my word choice, I guess it's because I don't do the ums, ahs. I'm not struggling to find my words. I kind of flow with it. They think it's an agenda. They think it's scripted. They think it's AI. I happen to have my thoughts clearly when I speak. All right. So when I was breaking it down, I'm saying, guys, I'm looking at a win here, but if we don't, it's still kind of calm because I know where my club's at. Like my club isn't the club of 2-3 seasons ago. We're not that club.
Okay.
But I still see my club competing. That's why when some want to label me GLE gaslighting, when I kind of see a 3rd, 4th favorites, it's like, listen, we're
not some, all label you GLE. Carry on.
No.
We all do collectively. No, that's all label you that.
That's
everybody is in agreement, that you are GLE. Everybody, yo.
No, Jez, is that true?
No, wait to me.
Jez, outside of you and Jez, you know what I'm saying? I know the gaslighter in Jez, the irony, you know what I'm saying?
Pass, what are you saying?
Irony.
The irony.
Yeah. I mean,
where could you enough? I don't know. Facts. Do you think Vader's a gaslighter?
Maybe, yeah.
He doesn't even know.
This guy said maybe, yeah, but it could be maybe no. Either way, so he didn't say anything.
So we'll say 50-50, but
he said maybe, yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'll rephrase it, Vader. Anybody who works with you on a regular basis, anybody who watches your content on a regular basis, I fall in both categories, would say you're a gaslighter. So when you say maybe some, you need to say the majority, the vast majority.
Nah, some. And I say some because I think I'm wrongfully labeled. I'm not.
I'll rephrase that. Some then. Some.
All right. I'm wrongfully labeled. I don't gaslight, but I know I trigger people. That
you know you do. You have brilliant. I said this yesterday. Brilliant.
So the fact that I trigger them, they think I'm saying something that ain't right. They think I'm saying something that's exaggerated. No, it just happens to be my point of view. But you don't like how I say it. You don't like my tone. You don't like my delivery. But I said 3rd, 4th favorites with regards to the season because I know how inconsistent we were going to be. I know how we were trying to build up to what we were. And what we were took years to do. Some fans think, we just did these signings and then we are kicking off. It doesn't happen like that. And when I had these inconsistencies, when I had this game, I was really like, that first half, we should have been up. I know Newcastle had their chances, but at the same time, City did. And I was like, we should have been up. Foden, you owe me one. Holland, you owe me one. Guys, we're doing our thing. Now, credit Eddie Howe. He switched things up defensively because we are carving through them pretty easy. We got a chance 2 minutes in, another chance like 8 minutes in. We were doing our thing. Doku coming central was a difference maker. Howe fixed that up. He's like, listen, no one's leaving that side, and we're going to compact the middle. You guys figure something else out. And we were poor. We were terrible with regards to that. I need my manager to figure that out because Flawless has heard me say this. I expect everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're. Listen, I know I got a Spurs fan here. I know I got a Chelsea fan. I don't care. Even when you guys play us, you guys are playing to catch us on the counter. So I need us to be prepared to deal with that on a regular, especially the low block, mid block. We need to be able to deal with that on the regular. And it looks like We're guessing. It looks like what happened to work one game isn't working the next. The result was poor. I'll be the first to say it. My players weren't clinical enough. Also, I ain't here crying. We got one member of the Red Cartel, but we know the other two members of the Red Cartel, they'd be crying all day long. There would have been letters sent out to the PGMOL. They would have been saying how the league is against them.
Oh, you're talking about from what refereeing decision went against you like in the game?
So there were a few. So one, there was a shot on target where the player had his hand like this. They said his hand was like this. It was nothing like this. His hand was out. They didn't call handball. Another one was Foden. That happens anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul. It happened in the box. They let it go. The man got stepped on. Clearly got stepped on. Should have been a pen. And then we look at the goal that was allowed. Now again, I say this and I move on, but I'm gonna register it. I'm gonna keep it in the data bank. When I hear any member of those criers, if those whiners, and when it's not Carnival, when those whiners talk about, oh, the PGMOL, they missed this call. Well, I'm gonna tell you, oh yeah, what about that game that they missed versus Newcastle? It all nullifies, it washes. Relax, stop the crying. So we were poor. We should have done better to win that game. We lose, we move on. Now,
Leverkusen, because you mentioned that the Newcastle defeat, you're not bothered by it, but you're not supremely annoyed by it. Is it different for the Leverkusen game?
Oh, completely different. Completely different. The loss of one was a complete reverse to what happened in the Leverkusen game. So I'm okay because I like how the players perform. I see what Pep and the players were trying to do. We weren't clinical. That's one thing. I'm gonna take that and move because I think we can recreate that. What we did in Leverkusen, my manager, and I get it. Listen, Pep, I label him. Everybody should, whether you do or don't. Maybe we got a difference in how we review and understand managers and ball. But Pep is the best. Pep is currently the best manager in the world. Now, appreciate that. So I ain't gassing. When it comes down to what he did in this game, he had large up Omar. He made 9 changes. He made 9 changes, which again,
Was it that many?
I call him a mad scientist. I call him an evil genius. I call him a man that's he's got his vision. He's going to make it work. I'm the first to say it. And I did a match reaction. I was like, I saw that 11. I was like, Pep, what are you cooking up here? What are you cooking up here? But you know what? You ain't doing the silly Arnie slot, just sending out mad rotation and not having weapons on the bench. You ain't doing that. You're not throwing this game away. But I see that maybe you're challenging these players to see, can this combination of players get it done? Can the players that have been coming to me saying I need to play more, can they show me that they deserve it? Is this one of those games that he's doing? I don't know. But we had the weaponry on the bench. But how the first 11 played, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see this ever again. I don't want to see this
the 11 many changes. Talk about the level. Oh, the amount of changes.
I don't want to see this many changes. I don't want to see this 11 combination again either, because what he did, especially when we got to look at things defensively, he changed out Donnarumma. At the end of the day, Trafford, I'm calm. I'm actually calm if you're going to switch up the keepers. Okay, you switch that up. Okay, cool. But all four defense were changed. All 4 of them. So when we want to think of being on the same page, when we want to think of, anticipating what the next player is going to do because of the combination play, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Had he made maybe two changes, I think that's still a lot, but 2 changes, maybe you change out our left and right back. Maybe you keep the dynamic of maybe the general with regards to Diaz in that middle. So, large up. So when it comes down to that, I'm like, Pep, okay, all right. This is brave. This is brave of you to make all these changes. Now, when we come down to the midfield, you got Nico Gonzalez. Okay, unfortunately, we only have 1-6. Nico, you got to play. You got to play until we get Rodri back. You got to play until the Ballon d'Or can come back. But right now, he was playing there. Reinders, I'm calm with. Okay, that combination worked too. But the creativity, trying to release some passes, that leaned on Reinders and Rico Lewis. Now, I prop up Rico Lewis all the time. He's one of my academy players. He's been in battle. He's been part of 2 Prems, so he knows what it takes. And he's played in Champions League game. He scored in Champions League game. He can be there. He can do that. But all the changes was a madness. And then when we look at the attacking players, my Manchester City fan base lose their minds. and
You call this out.
while,
You call this out a lot, actually. You talk about
for
this
a
a lot.
while, I'm like, guys, just calm the heck down. Let these players develop. Let these players get a chance. But it gets to a certain point where Pep, it's not going to work. Oscar Bob and Savino, that combination is not going to work. You need one reliable winger that's going to cook. You need one. So if you're going to have Oscar Bob, put Doku on that other side. If you're going to have Savino, as of right now, you got to have Doku on that left side. Like, we've got to have some type of combination to go there. And if it's going to be Marmoush, who is either going to play central in the 9 or he's going to play left wing, that's got to be figured out. Now, Marmoush is a player that everyone's saying, he's got to play, get him on the pitch. Marmoush didn't look that much better playing in that 9. But I'm not going to kill him for it, because from a creative standpoint, who was really giving him that service?
Yeah,
he's not a 9, but if he's going to play, if we're going to give anybody rest, if we're going to give the robot, the cyborg, if we're going to give the man that keeps breaking records, that Barca and Real Madrid are still looking to kind of go out and steal.
They need to come in. Yeah,
no, relax on that. He ain't going nowhere. He's a lifer.
I didn't say he don't. I didn't say he is. I'm saying they need to.
No, they don't need to. They don't.
Yeah,
need to. Don't waste. Don't waste.
I need a different.
Barca still owe us money for Ferran Torres. They need to relax.
You know what that sounds like, Veo? That sounds like a you problem, mate.
You know what? You can have him back.
That's my
Omar, we'll talk about Barca a little later. I don't want him back. He's yours. All right. There's no refund on that one.
Bro, I'm gonna be real.
Talk about refund. If you're talking about funding, and refunds, all I'm saying is shout out to the Man City board rejecting 17 million for Sardinia. We was about to be scammed. By the way, people, that was Thomas Frank's first option. By the way, just saying.
Bro, Vader, I'm gonna be real.
Oh yeah, Savio is some man some dreams, you know.
Vader, I'm gonna be real, bro.
Relax with Savino. He's second season at City. Give him some time.
Yes,
Vader, I'm gonna be real, bro. We're not gonna give you the money back, bro. Like, you just gotta hold it.
You ain't paying for Ferran Torres.
Yeah, bro. We can go to court over it because.
Nah, you know what? I just won't do business with you anymore. Nah, you're gonna ask me, can I hold 5? And I'm like, no, you still owe me from the last time. I ain't giving you nothing. So listen.
That's a block. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just block your number and then.
You ain't getting nothing anymore. Listen, if I see you, I'm looking the other way. I'm not. If I see you looking for some change, I ain't helping you with nothing. But with regards to the players. If Savino, listen, he's not having the best. He's not having the best season in his second season. He's struggling. And even last season, he was pressing. I think he was victim of 0-1, 0-2, 0-7. He was pressing to try to get goals. I think it got away from him. But
you reckon the GNA thing? Hey man, welcome to being at Manchester City. You under the spotlight?
No, he's gonna be exactly. Yeah. So this is why I'm also like, hey, let's just chill. But the combination, Pep's got to do these guys some favors with regards to. The engine has got to be right. Our midfield has got to be right. There has to be Shirky or Foden in that combination of whatever the 3 is going to be. One of those 2 need to be in that pitch. Because if it's good, go ahead.
Is it get to a point where, you know what, maybe Man City is missing Rodri that bad?
Isn't or is? Of course we're missing Rodri. Wait, what are we doing here?
You speak.
No, I feel like
remember you're talking to Veta, man.
But the thing is, Veta, like if I look at the last 2 losses, like I think the midfield for you has been exposed massively. Last 2 games.
Okay, the last game we played versus a very physical midfield. I would agree with you. This midfield combination had Nico Gonzalez, Reinders, and Rico Lewis. I don't think it's been exposed or it's been figured out, but I think
it should be all right still.
Nah, I think we're losing a little bit because, again, Nico had to run again in this game, short turnaround, and we had Rico Lewis, who didn't really give us that much. You can play 2 games in a week. You can play 2 games in 4 days. No. I don't want to hear it from 1 game a week. I don't want to hear that from you right now.
You were telling me 1 game a week could work for us. That's what you was telling me.
No, it can work for you, but when you're trying to tell me that these players, I'm just saying.
I've played 2 games a week before. Quick turnaround, mate.
We all did.
This is why you spent it. How much was Nico Gonzalez? How much did he cost? How much was he?
Nico was probably around 50.
All right, 50 M's, yeah?
50, probably 50.
All right, cool. So he can run 2 games in 4 days.
No. This is your short-sightedness that keeps getting you in trouble with these sackings of managers. You need to think the long term. The long term is I'm just let me flow with this. The long term is I need Nico Gonzalez for the remainder of the season. I need it. I can't just I can't just tax him just now. We just came off international break. I can't tax him back-to-back games when now we have a must-win versus Leeds, right? So the man played another full 90. We can't have that. We can't. I don't have Kova to fall back on. I don't have Rodri just yet. I'm not killing my players.
Play 2 games in 4 days.
He can, but you can see how it can wear on a player and not keep up.
Did he play well today?
No, he didn't play as well. No, he didn't play as well to his level. He didn't play to his level. I'll be the first.
Who was your worst midfielder out of the 3?
We honestly didn't get much from Rico Lewis. I think he maybe registered like 2 forward passes. He was a little too sideways. He's a little too chill. Now he got into dangerous positions, and I think we missed getting him the ball. But it's the same thing. It's one of those where the creativity, the flair, the chance, the risk on maybe setting a pass through wasn't there. I'm gonna chalk this up. I think games,
maybe your squad is built for 1 game a week. Sorry, go on as you were. Applause yours. Go on.
Well, my squad will never be built for one game a week.
You here making excuses about it, but we move. Go on as you were.
No, see, this is the problem, Flawless. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to stoke. You know what? Yeah, I ain't falling for this. I'm a vet. He ain't trying to drag me down to this. I know that with regards to 1 game a week. He's down bad. He's struggling right now. We've all had a bad run. I've had 2 losses back to back, 1 in the Prem, one in the Champs. And with regards to still what Pep did, I don't think I see again. Of all the games that he's going to be like, you know what, I'm going to make 9 changes, it's this one. Because he's not making this versus Real Madrid, who's the next UCL game, right? He's not making this later into this Champions League because those points are even that much more important. So the luxury of this type of format, I know we don't know what's happening in the future, but you do know as of the day how many wins, how many draws, how many losses.
You lot probably get 16. You lot get bare minimum 16 points, and unfortunately, that'll be enough for top 8.
I think we'll be. If we're not top 8, we're going to be shortly off that. And at the end of the day, that's all that we're really playing.
Yeah, because even if you lose to Real Madrid, I think you win your last 2, so that'll put you at 16, which will put you just in the top 8. And it's obviously, I'm not saying you necessarily definitely lose to Madrid. I'm just saying hypothetically, if you lose to them, you got Galatasaray and Bodo Glimt. Again, I want to be wrong about this. I'd love to see you lot in the playoffs again. But I don't think of course, man. You know this, man. You know what happened last time you lot were in the playoffs. We seen it. Don't like your Raptors in recent years. You know what time it is. Sorry, go on.
My Raptors this year. What are we saying?
Hey, you know what? Just for that, I'm hating. Just because of you, I'm just hating on the Raptors now.
You're hating on the Raptors?
Yeah, 100%. I got nothing against the Raptors, but now it's straight Raptors hate. When you lot make the playoffs, I'm doing every watch along, man. For every.
You are a hater.
100%, without doubt. You know what I'm saying? Hater of Vale, without doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there wishing on the downfall. Fuck you in it. How about that? But go on, carry on.
But we all have bad days. Some of us have worse days. My bad day right now is winning 1 Prem.
My bad day is
one Champions League.
By the way, I have one.
This is why I take shots like this for shit like this. Yo.
I did not. For the record, everybody on this panel, for the record, I did not start this. Right? I'm Denzel. I'm the equalizer. I'm Denzel. I'm the equalizer. He took the first shot.
You took the first shot with the whole.
You took the first shot, and I did my matrix. And I was like, okay, now
it wasn't even a shot. You know what I'm saying? You took it as a shot because you was like the 1 game a week thing. I was like, you can play 2 games in 4 days.
No, you said heaven forbid he's got to play 2 games a week.
No, I said that after the battle. I said that after you. Yeah. That was my response to your bullshit. Nah. That's what it was. I didn't say that.
Listen. The point is, I got 1-6. I got 1. Nico Gonzalez. I got 1. Right? I can't afford.
No academy graduates. No academy graduates. I'm just asking.
Not to the level. Flawless. Are you forgetting last season? If we had one that was going to naturally fit,
I didn't forget. You know what I'm
saying? So if we had one that could do the job, it would have been in the mix last season. All right, we had to go into the market and we had to go and get Nico Gonzalez.
You went in January and got him in January. Yeah. You did.
So this is a player that I'm not. Again, it's not Saran wrap or bubble wrap. I'm not protecting him like that, but I can't overwork him. Right? That's probably why we got to the point with regards to Rodri, because when Rodri played, we didn't lose.
And Jason, I don't think he's too positive. I think he knows they'll be all right, which I genuinely think. This is why I'm not like, I don't.
How are you too positive? No. Let me deal with how could a fan be too positive when you look at my roster, when you look at my manager? How could I be too positive? Name me a better situation.
I'm in agreement with you. As much as it pains me to agree with you, I agree. That's why I don't think you're being too positive. This is why I don't question you the same way I would question others if they was in the same, having similar results.
Okay. Okay.
I think Jason's one of you because he says we are awful, Vale. So he said we.
No,
So
listen.
Jason's
We are, but
City
again,
fan, yeah.
Jason, let me speak to you real quick.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
everyone
Civil
on
War,
this
man.
panel.
Shout to him.
Jason, look at everyone on this panel. All right. We are awful to City standards. All right.
Yeah.
See this
Awful is relative. Jason, awful is relative.
Yeah, he taught my
So-
team shit, man. But he's right.
Yo, say you see this guy. And you wonder
Wait, what am I
why
doing?
didn't call me the guest?
No, no.
Just carry on. No. Just don't interrupt. You carry on, mate. You
Wait,
carry
oh
on.
no. Jazz, what did I say that was wrong?
No.
I didn't say you said anything wrong. You was right. It was just unnecessary. You didn't have to say it.
Exactly. Like, my team is dog shit, bro. Like,
Man said,
you're right.
man
You're
said,
right.
hey, I'm broke here, but I'm rich broke. You see these, man, they're broke. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You said we are rich broke. You lot are broke.
I got holes in my shoes, but I still got shoes. It's bad, but it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
there you go, man.
That's
You're
what
look at these barefoot muppets out here. That's what you basically say.
This is why I'm talking to Jay. This is why I'm talking to Jay. I'm like, Jay, listen, we were awful in that game, but our manager made 9 changes. Our manager made 9 changes because I think he's trying to see whether these players have it, and it's clear that they don't have it in that combination. Pep's gonna work around and figure out what the right combination is. When I first saw it, and I was like, okay, I definitely wanted to see Ait-Nouri out there. I wanted to see more from him because he's been injured. He hasn't been playing because again, O'Reilly has been phenomenal. Another academy player. Props to my academy. He's been phenomenal.
Rich people problems.
Right?
No,
But at the same time,
laughing about it. That's
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because of the timing of you bringing up the comment.
But
But
O'Reilly's good, bro.
yo,
else?
respect.
Yeah, O'Reilly's yeah.
Yo, you know when I knew who was good? We played them in preseason.
Trust
Not
me, Eddie,
this
I know.
preseason, but the preseason before. But he was cooking. Like I could tell he was good.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice, and he's playing out of position. The myth that my manager needs to go out and buy the best.
He's a 10, right? Is that his actual position?
He was a 10 in the academy. Yeah, he played midfield
Okay.
in the academy
Played
in an
midfield,
attacking
okay.
role.
Bro, he made the light skin Shevchenko now.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, this
No,
shit,
it's not as insult. I'm saying as a good, because Shevchenko
Wait.
was a number 10. He was a number 10, and then he changed it into left back.
Yeah,
We talking about
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Duncy's favorite player. Yeah, I hear it.
Listen, and then when from a game standpoint, I wanted to see Ait-Nouri because I haven't seen much of him. I want to see Kosanov in that right back role. I prefer for him to be a right center back. I don't want him play yes, he's got the pace, yes, he's got the physicality, but he's got too much of a he's too rash. He's a little too eager right
Reckless.
now. And I need that calm. I need that to be calmed down.
It's a bit Kirkes-ish. Is all you're saying?
Yeah.
Kirkes is rash, isn't it?
He is. I would agree. And then Reinders needs time. Anyone coming to the Prem, I think there's going to be inconsistencies, and we've all seen that regardless of how good you were in another league, there's some adjustment time. But I'm gonna take this loss. If I'm being too positive, I'm being too positive. Listen,
No,
Jay,
I don't think you are.
Jay,
You've got an air of like we'll be okay with.
I got
I
time.
don't like, but it's right. I understand
time.
where it's from because of the quality of your manager. It's annoying as shit, but you're right. I tell you this all the time. Right message, you're just the wrong messenger. I tell you this all the time. I don't have an issue with the message. My issue is with you.
Well, that's
It's in
that's the
particular
problem.
you.
That's the
Yo.
problem.
Yeah.
It's your
Ryan,
delivery.
saving
The
time.
message is right. Like, yo, I can't argue what you're saying. I can't say you're too positive because I actually agree with what you are saying in regards to Manchester City. I think 9 changes is too much. You'll probably get out of the group, unfortunately. I need you like in the playoffs because you versus Barca in the playoffs would be great or some shit like that, which could happen. But again, it's just you, man. It could happen.
Barca won't,
If you look at
Barca
it,
won't be in the playoffs.
Barca are not making top 8. You see where they are in the standard.
They'll
Like
fix
15.
up. They got 3 games left. They can fix up.
I don't even think. I think even if you get who they got,
Who do they have left?
Actually,
Let's
let me
find out.
check right now, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you guys got
Copenhagen.
tough ones.
Have you seen them?
Vega ain't trying to see another Spanish team in the playoffs again.
Hey, Vega,
Alright,
we could have scored at least 10, you know. I'm not even
You
joking.
ain't trying to see.
I haven't seen the
game.
game. I haven't seen the game. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna enjoy
Oh
the
my
game tonight and
word.
watch it.
We could have scored
Nah,
at
it's
least
awful. You
10.
don't want to watch that shit, man. It was awful.
Hell no. You just go watch-
Without Cole Palmer, you guys could have scored what?
10.
we
Wow.
were garbage, bro.
10.
It was 10.
You know,
Nah.
There was about 3 offside
Vader-
goals at least. There was about 3
We'll
offside
get
goals.
to it,
Bro,
Omar. Don't
it
worry,
was
man.
a
I'm gonna get to
3-0,
you.
Vader.
You
It
man
was a
got time.
3-0.
Vader,
And there
Vader,
was 3 marginal offside goals. Like it low-key a fair score is 5-0. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
Yo.
So these are
wow.
Barca's 3 games. They got Frankfurt at home, Slavia Prague away, and then Copenhagen at home. Tuesday, you would expect them to
Right.
get them. You would expect that. But Omar, floor's yours, man. Omar,
Yeah,
thoughts on the game. Talk to us. I see your name saying get Ferran, Kunde, and Arahu out. Floor's yours, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, let's just keep this. Big up to you, Flawless. And look, I'm gonna be very, very real, man. I've had a chance to calm down, just lie down. And so you sent me the link. I was like, all right, I'll just jump in for like a little bit. But honestly, man,
What'd you do to calm down?
take a rest. Just lie down.
Yeah, I can tell you're fuming,
Take a little
Omar.
nap.
I can tell I can see it in your face that you're like genuinely
Yeah.
livid. Been there.
You know what?
Trust me, I know.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is. If you look at Barcelona in the UCL, I don't have as much confidence in Champions League as I do in La Liga games. So La Liga, I can talk with chess. I can say, hey man, listen, we can, we may not be, Madrid might be ahead of us, but I'm confident we're going to catch up to them because we always show our best trade in La Liga. The Champions League is a different story. Even last season, when we were cooking and one of the best teams in Europe, I tried to stay away from the Champions League talk because I've always said, when it comes to Barcelona in the Champions League, it's not necessarily about the team, the players we have, or any of that, because we always have good players. The problem with Barca is it's the mentality. See, when you're in the Champions League, this is, and trust me, teams, they figured it out. I think City, this is what City realized for a long time before they won that first Champions League. They had the squads. They always used to do well in the league. And then when they got to the Champions League, and you saw, especially the way they got knocked out of this Champions League, it was always something that either Pep did or, something that happened or something, or maybe they underestimated the team, something like that would always cost them.
Like not playing the DM or some shit like that, or conceded 2 goals in 4 minutes.
Right. Late winners, late goals like against Madrid and stuff like stuff like that where you kind of like
exactly right. But we were meant to win the treble.
But this is the thing, right? In the Champions League, that is nothing new, right? Champions League winners usually they always have either 1 or 3 crunch games where you're thinking they're literally this close to getting knocked out, and they get it done. Even PSG last season, that game for me was the Liverpool game. If you look at the Liverpool game, that game could have gone either way. Yeah, the Villa game is another one where in the second leg in that second leg they could have easily
talking about PSG when they ran the gauntlet. Shout out to PSG. Go on.
Shout out to PSG, but that's the point, right? PSG, right? That was the thing, right? If you look at Barca, right? Ever since we won the treble in 2015, right? You've seen this team, right? They've started they always start the Champions League. Either they start very well or they have slow starts. But when it comes to the crunch games where you're thinking, we've seen the best of Barcelona, they're going to walk this team, you just see a completely different squad. You understand what I mean, right? A perfect example I can use is last season. If you look at the route to the final, Flores, we did it here on the Q&A. We were looking at Barca route and saying, you guys were the favorites. We were the favorites. And I came to this channel and I looked at that and I said, Flores, keep your eye on that semi-final game against Inter because that is the game where we're going to end up slipping and losing.
Oh, wow.
And you said, and you were like,
you jinxed it.
No, I didn't jinx it.
You put it in the universe. It's your fault.
No. Vader, trust me. If you know your team well enough, right, you can see where the cracks are gonna happen, man.
Now,
like,
Omar, can I just say this? Can I say this though? And everyone on the panel, we know ball. I'm familiar now with winning in the UCL, but it's taken me a while. Do you think it's because of trying to double, like the difficulty? Like honestly, Champions League winners that have also won their league, it's not common. Do you think that's probably because as a club, you guys do put an emphasis on winning La Liga?
Multiple trophies. Trophies in a season. I mean,
it is tough. I agree with that.
No, it is tough. I think that Barcelona.
This is why you spend big money, though. It's for these things.
Exactly, and also this is also the thing, Flores. If you look at like the The Champions League we've won. Really, if you look at all the Champions League we won, we've always won the league. Every season we've won the Champions League. That's the crazy thing. Every season that we've won the Champions League, we've won the league the same season as well. Two of those we won trebles. We won like all 3 trophies in a season. So Barca fans are kind of like used to that, right? Right, we're not like where Madrid, where basically Madrid can sometimes just tank in the league and put all of their eggs in the Champions League basket, like in the year when they did like the 3 Champions Leagues in a row. People don't look at how they were in the league. They had to pack in the league in some of those seasons because the Champions League.
Did they not win the league at all during that 3 years?
They won it once during that time.
Okay, cool.
2017.
Cool.
So 2016, we won it. 2018, we won it. So those 2 years they won the Champions League, but they were not close in the league, especially in 2018. We comfortably won the La Liga that season over Real Madrid because they were just focused on it. Because at some point we were literally like 10 points clear of them, and they just kind of realized.
In 2018, they were focusing on Champions League more than
so
this is the point.
Exactly. We were clear. We were so clear. Then they just said, "All right, man, let's just focus on the Champions." Yeah, but that's the thing. Madrid did this a lot during that time. They even in the La Decima season, they finished third. They finished third in the league. They were nowhere near Atletico won the league exactly in that season, right? It was Barca and Atletico all the way to the final day when they won it at the Camp Nou, the 1-1 draw, right? Yeah. But that is what Madrid do sometimes. Madrid sometimes pack the league just to focus on the Champions League if they feel like realistically they have a higher chance of winning the Champions League. Barca don't do that. And the problem is this, Flawless. Even you, right? You've seen your club win 2 Champions League. The one in 08, look at the margins, like look at the games in the semifinals, like against Barcelona when we played you guys, right?
It was close.
It was very close. Like, those games where it's literally like the littlest thing, like the tiniest little mistake could cost you everything, right? That's the problem with this current Barca team. These guys haven't learned, despite everything they've gone through the past few seasons, that, brother, when it comes to the crunch game, when it comes to games like today, silly mistakes are unacceptable. That was what we saw today. Ferran Torres' miss in the early beginnings of the game. You take that chance when you get it, because you might not get another one like that. Ronald Araujo being dumb. This is the 3rd time this brother has done this in the Champions League. Crunch games.
How funny. I'm sorry.
And it's every year. Honestly, Flawless. Look at last season. I was on your stream on Sarcasm City TV in that Champions League second leg at this Giuseppe Meazza. We were 3-2 up after being 2-0 down. 88 minutes, Rafinha puts us in the lead. 90 seconds to a Champions League final. Hansi Flick decides to play a high line with 90 seconds to go. When every manager in the world, any intelligent manager with a brain would have said, "All right, 90 seconds, man, pack it in. We're heading to the Champions League final." No, we shoot ourselves in the foot and we let Inter Milan back into the game, and they ended up making us pay for it. So, hindsight, you think Flick would have changed something? Absolutely. He would have definitely did after that second goal by Rafinha, right? The season before that, against PSG in 2023, we went to the Parc des Princes, got the 3-2 lead. You've already done the hard job going away and winning. Okay, now you come to your home stadium. You take the lead within the first 5 minutes. 4-2, bro. Comfortable, right? Now they have all the work to do. Guess what? Rana Araujo gets sent off within the end of the...
that's such a stupid yellow card, and second yellow. Stupid.
And then guess what? We end up losing the game 4-1 because we're down to 10 men because Yamal ended up getting substituted.
That was a horrible
decision. It's always the same. This is the point. Every single time, right? You think, this is it for Barca. This is it. You cannot screw this up. We always do something. We, not the other team, we do something that is so dumb that you just look at them and be like, what was Barca thinking when they were doing this? You understand what I mean? And even this season, it hasn't changed. In this game against Chelsea, in the games against PSG, I have seen the same things. Today's game, even though it's a group stage game, it shows you it's still up there. In the games like today against Chelsea, right? Barcelona don't need the other team to always play well. We will give you, well, when we went down to 10 men, facts, I literally was talking to Northside. When we were down to 10 men, I said 4-0. And people thought I was being harsh. I said, brother, do you know this team? I know my club. When we are down to 10 men, bro, we don't attack anymore. It's like the heads just go. Look at that second half. Look at that second half. night and day. We actually, the second half, we were just getting piped. What chance? How many chances? What did we create in that second half? Absolutely nothing. These guys could have easily scored. This guy could have easily scored 5-6 goals easily.
No, 10.
Honestly, no, sir. This is honestly flawless. This is the thing, and this is why it doesn't matter what I see for the rest of the season in the league. I am not looking at the Champions League as something we can win this season. Absolutely not. Don't get it twisted. I would love to be proven wrong, but trust me, if we win the Champions League this season, I'll be the biggest shock fan in the world because I don't see.
Hey, well, we need you to do something in the champ, so you don't gotta get it together, man.
You know what? Is it because
don't press your hopes up, Flawless? I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not lying. Flawless, this year, I don't even know if we're gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't have.
The thing is,
bro.
Is
Have faith. No, sir, have faith.
Is it your weakness? Is it been your weakness that your team has been, especially today, like you're up against an aggressive team like Chelsea? I think that's one of your problems as well. Like when you face someone aggressive, there's no one even like.
I mean, we played aggressive teams before, right? And here's the thing. We've played against aggressive teams before, and yes, sometimes we do struggle against it. But if you look at today's game, right? Really, before the goal went in, we were creating chances. And here's the thing, you need to understand. When it comes to Barcelona, this is why the Ferran Torres miss pissed me off so much. Because you see that goal, it would have changed the whole trajectory of the game.
Oh, yeah.
It would have. Because Barcelona are one of those teams where when we get the first goal, it's like we smell blood in the water, bro. You understand what I mean, right? We just go crazy.
You grow in confidence.
Bro, flawless.
Bro. The mindset changes. Like it just we'll just be on Chelsea's neck, right? Relentless, bro. And the confidence will be there.
Flawless, bro. We score a lot of times. A lot of times we score in bunches, bro. Like sometimes we score like 2 goals in like 3 minutes. Like it's like that's just I don't know. Like when our team catches fire, we catch fire. But bro, I just want to say this about the game. This was
Before you go to the game, just one second, Giannis. I'm gonna let you go. Let me get to the super chat. Hey, big up C24 for the super chat. He's saying he's just a shit ass Val. Talking about you, man, of course. Hey, what a win. And I need the bridge on 10 again this Sunday. Hey, Chelsea, Sunday, you must. Hey, Fats, you close to the pitch. Get it sorted. I'm with you, lot. If you lot go and win at the bridge on Sunday, I'm with you, lot, man. I'm with Chelsea. I've been saying this. Title charge. I am 110% backing, but you don't need to get there. Go beat Arsenal on Sunday, and I'm with you. I'm dressing all blue that day.
That's gonna be
game.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this. So basically, with the game, right? It's just a disgrace. Like, brother, I haven't been this mad. Like, bro, PSG is probably the most mad I was, but this game I was flipping pissed. I can't. Oh my god, because we're at home. At the end of the day, we're the home team getting dominated against PSG. Right? That's 3 for 3. Bro, we're 0 for 3. We're 0 for 3 in big games this year. Madrid, PSG, Chelsea. Right? And in my opinion, all of them were convincing losses, bro, for us. Madrid dominated, bro. It could have been more. Today, Chelsea could have been more. PSG, honestly, PSG were just toying with us. They honestly took it light on us, legit. And they could have, if they had their guys, bro, this is 3 games, right? That sounds like Madrid last year. They lost every single big game. What happened initially? They went trophyless, basically, like with the major trophies. Yep. I'm feeling the same thing with Barca. We can't win a big game to save our life, right? Hansi Flick, I have to be honest. People say, oh, the players. I listen, Flick maybe today is a slightly harsh compared to PSG and Madrid, but he's also at fault for the lineup and also that third goal. Why the heck are we playing an offside trap? We're down to 10 men. Tell me why, genuinely. I don't understand.
Yeah, he did try that.
Bro, not just bro. I don't understand. We're down to 10 men. Stop it. Stop this gimmick.
We are, mate.
Play some defense, bro. I feel like, these teams, I don't know what Flick, bro, just play defense, bro. Generally, if you watch like other sports, bro, you can't fluke your way to a championship. Play some defense, bro. It's like we're so like we don't want to roll our sleeves. We don't want to roll our sleeves up and get dirty and play some defense. I don't understand. Even listen, Flick is better than Xavi, but at least Xavi even understands. Okay. 10 minutes left. You know how we won the league? 10 minutes left. Let's park the bus. We're up 1-0. Oh, my players suck anyway. We're not scoring again. You know what I'm saying? Let's play defense. And that's how we won that league with Xavi. Because he understood how to flow the game.
Our defense was one of the best Yeah, and now our defense was literally the key to why we won.
I don't like this, man.
No, but at least
Omar
Omar, Flick is clear, Xavi, but Xavi understood. Xavi understood when it was time to stop attacking and to start playing defense, right? But dude, with Flick, he doesn't have that, bro. You're gonna play offense till the game ends, and sometimes like against Inter, you're cooked, right? Like it just doesn't make sense that third goal. And then for me, the lineup. Why is Ferran playing? I don't care if he scored a brace. I already said it. I said this whole week he should not start because I know Lewandowski's gonna start, right? Lewandowski's an old man. He can't do nothing, right? I'll be real. We need a flipping striker. I don't know how Lewandowski played 62 minutes. That's crazy,
bro. Listen, you know what it is? Right? I'm sorry, right? Can I just say this now? I am not gonna hear no word on Lewandowski. Lewandowski has come back from injury and he's been playing out of his skin since he's come back from injury. It's not his fault. Hold on, wait, Jonas, hold on. It's not his fault that the rest of the team did not work enough to actually put the ball where it needs to be so that he can do his work in the team.
Well, Omar, my criticism, I agree. I'm not blaming Lewandowski, but you can't play Lewandowski. Once we get that red card, you have to sell him off immediately. We're not going to dominate this game.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So what?
Yeah. He's the one you take off after going down.
Wait. Hold on. I've noticed Flawless isn't saying I hate to admit it, but I agree with you. Why aren't you dropping that bar when you hear my man speak?
Because I like Giannis. I can't stand you. That's why.
Fair enough.
That's why. Giannis my G. That's my young G. Wow. I can't stand you. We've established this, yo.
That's hard.
Footballing wise, yeah. Me and you can't stand each other. Giannis is that's my G. You know what I'm saying?
No, Omar. I just want to make it clear. Omar. I'm not saying Lewandowski this and that. I'm just saying once we got the red card, there's no reason to have him on because I know we're not going to dominate this game. We're not going to make chances. We failed Lewandowski the first 43 minutes. Now we're not going to create. Now we're cooked. We're just going to counterattack every now and then. There's no point to have him on, right? Flick, I'm just saying the stuff that Flick got wrong. Because when I get to the players, bro, all these players, I can't lie. Omar, I'm ready to sell, bro. Genuinely. You know I've been defending Araujo. I think this was the final straw for me, bro. This is the final straw.
Wait. Was he deserving of the first yellow in the
second? No, but it doesn't matter.
The first one. No.
Go on, Jez. Go
on. The first one came from arguing. I didn't see the second.
The second yellow was just stupid. Just wiped out Cucurella and didn't need to.
By the way,
it was that much of a yellow card, Vader, that the Barcelona players didn't even surround the ref and go, "Wow, it was that stupid."
Bro, Araujo himself didn't even debate it. Did you see when he got sent off? He just walked off the pitch. He knew when he made that up. And you know what it is, right? This is supposed to be one of our experienced players. Like, this is the levels. This is why when I tell people Barca don't have a defense, brother, I have Araujo in my defense. That speaks volumes of how bad my defense is. And no, hold on. When it comes to Araujo, right, this brother, I've just had enough. I've tried to defend this guy because I do believe there's a defender in there somewhere. But this brother, bro, right, I feel like that game against PSG 2 years ago, bro, this guy just broke this brother's brain, bro. Because he's never been the same ever since he got sent off against PSG in 2023. You understand what I mean, right? He's been absolutely finished. And here's the thing, man. His partner, Kobashi, you know what? I got to talk about this with this kid, right? I'm so sick and tired. I am so sick and tired of people in my fan base, right? Trying so hard to make this guy the real deal. He's not the guy yet. You know what? You know what it is, right? It's like, you know,
not yet. But is it not yet?
He's not good enough, bro.
Exactly.
He's not good enough for Barcelona.
He's not good enough for Barcelona, or he can get. Because if I hear not yet, it means he can get there.
Yeah, yes, he can. He has the potential. So
5 years, but they need players for now. Like, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Like saying, that girl will be firing in a couple years. What does she look like now?
Vader.
I mean, you do know about the.
But here's the thing, Vader, right? This club and the fan base, they are trying so hard, right, to make this Kobashi thing work, where they're going to put it out there that, Barcelona have the next big thing. He starts every week for Barcelona. And Barca fans who are watching it in 4K are saying, brother, this guy is clearly not ready for the big stage. Why are we insisting that it has
he's
to work?
18. I didn't even realize that.
He's 18. He's playing like an 18-year-old, Flores.
Yeah, he does play like an 18-year-old. Yeah.
He
And he's not a special
and I'm
18-year-old talent. Yeah, that makes no sense.
And
That'll
this is
make
the
no
point.
sense.
I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, bro, first of all, you are throwing this kid to the wolves because he's playing for Barcelona.
Trial by
Do
fire.
you understand the pressure? Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't work, bro, the fans are going to be on your neck, bro. It doesn't matter if you're 18, bro. You're wearing the Barca shirt. If you're good enough,
true.
you're old enough. You understand what I mean, right? And if you're on the squad, bro, you are subject to criticism. And that's the thing. Kobashi today, right? He's been, and this has been him last season. Last season, people were praising him. I was telling people, brother, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but you guys clearly don't see what I'm seeing. You understand what I mean, right?
Hey, he was 17 last season.
It doesn't, but that's the thing. Bro, he was playing like a 17-year-old.
I don't care, Vader. I don't care what age. I genuinely don't, bro. It does not matter. Once you're playing, that's bro. I hate it because Omar, it's like a shield. Oh, the age is like a shield of criticism. I don't care. I genuinely don't.
Look,
like,
look, I'm telling you right now.
If you're 35 or 18, I don't care. I genuinely don't. When I get knocked out in the UCL, you think I'm like, oh, snap, I can't criticize him. He's 18. No, bro. I got knocked out the UCL. That doesn't matter, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't care.
Can I say this real quick? And again, I've been observing. I've been accused of being too positive of my club and other clubs, right? I'm gonna say this real quick. We all have problems, right? This is a funny thing. So when
I'd like to point out to us, thank you.
Sorry?
That we all have problems. You look pointing that out. Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm pointing out we all have problems, but when I hear something like Flawless being like, you need to win right now, you need players for now. Well, that's across the board. That's everywhere, right? But for other clubs to have hope, to be like, you know what, we're not far off. If you see the problems at Barca, looking at my club, you know what, we're not far off. If you see the problems at Real Madrid, another club can be like, you know what, we're not far off. We need a few pieces. It is a matter of
Giannis is out enough, sorry.
No.
Bro, you want to talk about Dion?
Because you know what it is, Giannis, because you mentioned this to me last time we spoke.
Bro,
I remember.
What did I say against PSG Flawless?
You
know what's funny? Our two captains are the two worst big game players. Frankie de Jong and Ronald Araujo. I'm tired of both of them. I'm not joking. You can't win UCLs with Frankie de Jong and Ronald Araujo because if de Jong in big games, I've been saying it. And every time I'm doing a live on my channel, every single time I say de Jong, I always say this, okay? Yes, he's the best of what we got. He's the best that we got. Is the best that we got good enough? You guys are glazing him, defending him because he's the best that we got. Yeah, he's got to play. Is he good enough, though? This is uncomfortable conversations, bro, right? Because he's one of the fan favorites. I've always had my doubts about Frankie de Jong, right? People call me a hater. Well, guess what? I don't care, bro. I'm not hating. Genuinely, bro. I don't think he's – listen, think about it. Defensively, did you see in the first half when it was 11v11 before the Araujo red card how open it was?
You
know how open it was? Why is Estefan getting in the pocket?
It was peak. It was peak.
So hold up. He's not really a good defender, right? His defensive awareness is in the bin, right? Is he a great playmaker when it comes to final pass? No. What is he good at? He's a dictator. That's his tempo type thing. But you know what it is? Okay, so you could say he's a Tony Kroos profile. But the thing is, in big games, brother, put the fries in the bag, bro. I'm sorry. I'm tired of it, bro. Real talk. It's just a no-show after no-show. Bullied. I remember even people are saying, and I thought I gave him the benefit of doubt. I thought he turned the corner against Inter because even though we lost, he played really good against Inter, right? But the thing is, he lacks awareness in the Classico against Inter Milan. Both of the game, the Bellingham tapping, that's your man. How do you forget? Genuinely, how do you forget as a midfielder? You're not a striker, bro. Genuinely, in the box defending, he leaves. What are you doing, bro? You lost us the Classico. I don't care, bro. Because that one moment is the biggest moment.
Let him land, Omar. I want to hear your response. Let him land. Because I want to get your thoughts on him too, Omar. Go on.
PSG, when we don't have the ball, this is what I said. And my fan base, when I was trying to tell these guys that Caicedo is the best, he's a better midfielder than Frankie.
Bro, he didn't play well today, to be honest, man. Let's be honest.
Caicedo didn't play well.
I don't think he was. I don't say he was bad, but I don't think he was the better players
on
that pitch. I don't think he was. I think Reece James played better in the midfield, to be honest.
Nah, bro.
I think Reece James. No. That's not me critical. I'm not saying he was terrible.
Yeah, but Giannis de Jong, I want to hear this because I remember you saying this vividly after the PSG game as well, which is surprised me.
Listen, I don't want to do this, but in big games, look at the flipping resume in big games. Genuinely, look at the resume. Look at de Jong. I'm sorry, I don't like the effort, bro. Genuinely, I'm not a passion merchant, but even against PSG, do you remember the PSG exit we had with the Araujo red card once again? Bro, see, Araujo gets the red card, but De Jong and Gundogan, they got bullied in the midfield that whole entire game. The whole entire game, they got bullied, bro. I don't.
Hold fire. Just sorry to cut you off. Hey, Vader, I know you got dip. Shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you. All that good stuff. Always blessed chopping up with you, family. You already
Absolutely,
know.
absolutely. Nah, listen. I'm gonna continue to be in the chat for this show. I need to hear this breakdown because this Chelsea win. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised by it. But knowing that you guys are now down to 10 men makes a little more sense. You can find me easy. Vader Games TV in YouTube. Just do the damn thing. You'll see me. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out my last video, match reaction. And tomorrow I got a 1 question, 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to talk about what Pep set up with regards to this game. And yeah, catch future shows. Flawless. Quality as always. Listen, all of you fellas. I know tough day other than for the Chelsea, but
I mean, Dortmund beat the shit out of Dortmund beat the shit out of Bolivia. So yeah, man, I had at least a good.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna catch you. Bless.
All right, bless.
Every time, Vader, man. Every time. Blessings. You know, make sure you subscribe to Vader Games TV. Go on, Giannis. Carry on. Say what you were saying. Carry on.
Get out, bro. Jenny.
I think some.
Yeah. You said been there, man. Where you get interruptions when you're trying to stream. Omar, what's your thoughts on De Jong? Not just today, but him in terms of his two questions over his overall quality and him in big games, because they're the things that Giannis is questioned.
Okay, so I do agree with Jonas when he talks about the big games, right? I don't think De Jong ever turns up in big games. I don't remember really what big game. I would say probably maybe the Atletico Madrid game last season. Maybe if I was really stretching it. But I mean, look, I think that for a long time we could see De Jong's potential, and there was a point where I was looking at De Jong in this team, and I was thinking, brother, what is your role in this team, anyways? What is your role at all? You understand what I mean, right? And for a long time, I just used to look at De Jong and be like, bro, because Pedri, you don't do the Pedri role better than him, and you don't do the Busquets role at all, right? So what is your role here, right? But on the flick, he actually managed to find a good position in the deep line playmaking role, right? And he was doing well over there, right? Let's be honest. He was doing well, right? He wasn't trash in those games, right? But would I say he's been one of the best midfielders in the world? Absolutely not. But I will say this, though. I will say this. Today's game was a fall off from what we've really seen from De Jong so far this season. I think this season, if you look at Pedri, as much as Pedri is higher rated, I think De Jong has actually played better this season so far. This game was the first game where I really saw De Jong completely ghosted in a game. You understand what I mean, right? Other games, he doesn't necessarily play. He's not the worst player on the pitch. You leave the game thinking, okay, well, you know, De Jong had a okay game. I bet at the least. You understand what I mean, right? Today is one of those games where you're just like, nah, man, you were dead today out there. You understand what I mean, right? And look, I'm gonna be very real. When I looked at the Chelsea midfield and I looked at the midfield we set up, I already knew it was gonna be a long day for us. When I saw these James and Caicedo in the midfield, I said, bro, De Jong and what's his name? Eric Garcia. Oof, that's gonna be a long game.
You put Eric Garcia against one of the aggressive midfielders.
And this is what I'm gonna say, right? Because obviously, Jonas was having a conversation about it, but let me tell you guys something, right? If I'm really gonna break down this game, because I've been talking about our history and all that, but I've not really talked about this game. Here's the thing, right? Let's talk about the lineup. Let's talk about the fact that this brother played the center back partnership he picked today. I would have never even picked before the game. I'm sorry, man. I don't trust Araujo in big games. I would have benched Araujo, especially when I saw Christensen on the bench. I was like, nah, I don't care. I fit Christensen would do better in this game. You understand what I mean, right? Jules Koundé. Brother, if I speak about this brother, I swear to God, I'm going to take Darius Flawless's channel. I don't even want to talk about him, okay?
Oh, Koundé, he's
this guy. This guy, let me tell you something about this brother. Let me tell you something about this guy. Yeah? Garnacho, who I have been cooking since last season. My guy Garnacho put Koundé on his but when he did that, that's when I realized, brother, you are actually finished at the top level. When Garnacho is fitting you on your ass, brother, you are finished. No, bro. My guy broke his ankles, bro. Did you see my guy on the floor sitting down, bro? My guy, Garnacho said, brother, sit down, bro.
Yeah.
Garnacho did that to you, bro. Like, even Chelsea fans don't rate Garnacho, bro. And he had a great game today. But guess what?
He
decided to play. He ended up playing Eric. And the funny thing is, right? You got to play like Eric Garcia, who has been playing his best football at right back. Every Barca fan has seen him play his best football at right back. Every Barca fan has been saying, we need to keep him at right back. But this manager, he just insists that, no, I'm going to make Koundé work until he finds his form again. And as a result, he's costing us games. He literally scored an own goal today. I don't care if people are going to say, oh, Ferran Torres. Bro, they are both at fault. I'm sorry, man. The lack of his miscommunications cost that own goal.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean, right? It was a joke. And Ferran Torres, bro, how many times do I have to keep saying this, Jonas? How many times have I said it? Dude, no. It's not even that he's not even good enough, because we already know he's not good enough. But brother, how many times have I said, stop starting this guy? He is not a starter. His best work at Barcelona has been from the bench. Last season, he had his best season at Barcelona from the bench. He was doing all of the work from the bench. When teams were already tired, we brought Ferran Torres in, and he would come in and cook. And we were saying, yo, Ferran Torres is looking good. He's back in form. He scored 19 goals this season. Amazing, this and this and this. But every time we saw Ferran Torres start, stinker and hooked. Every single time. And even in the game against Bilbao, when he scored the brace, I said, yep, he's going to start against Chelsea. He's going to start against Chelsea.
Yeah, bro, Omar, I'm just saying this, bro. Obviously, Ferran, I'll get to him, but my thing was with De Jong, bro. I always had my doubts with Pedri and De Jong, right? I don't think you get the best out of both of them. I think, to be honest, these two guys, technically, the way that they are, one has to hold bench, or one of them, they just can't play on the same team, bro. I don't think you can get the best out of Pedri and De Jong at the same time. And people have had this doubts for a long time. Flick was just like, yo, flip that, bro. I'm just gonna play both. I don't really care, because he doesn't really care about defense as much as offense, right? But with De Jong, I don't think he's, bro. When it comes to, listen, brother, this is where the standards come in. We're flipping Barcelona. This is FC. This is Football Club Barcelona, right? Is De Jong, bro? We have seen the best of midfielders ever. Why do we have to rate this guy? Genuinely, that's my thing, because he's the best that we got right now. Flawless, is that genuinely a good metric? Oh, he's the best that we got right now. He's our second best midfielder. I don't think it's a good enough argument. Bro, you see, like, for example, when you what's it called? When you watch for United, Paul Scholes and all these men, right? Do you have to rate these guys like Ugarte? Oh, well, Ugarte and Bruno, they're the best that we got. No, you don't, bro. That doesn't matter. That legit. That's my thing with De Jong. And De Jong, by the way, he's not a bad player. He's a good player, actually. He's right now this season probably top 5. Like, he's been playing good. But I've said this, right? Even when he's playing good, I have doubts in big games, bro. Like, genuinely, I don't defensively, he doesn't have the awareness, which alone in the UCL, it's a game of moments. That gives me a lot of doubts. The difference between Pedri and De Jong is that Pedri also plays defense. People don't remember. He plays defense till he falls down. That's the difference. And listen, maybe I'm hating on De Jong, but I was never sold, bro. Like, listen, for the last 2 years, I've had doubts. Araujo, bro, I've been defending you for so long, bro. I think it's over. Like, you know what it is? I don't have no more feelings,
He's
bro.
done.
Like, I just don't.
He's done.
Yeah. Omar, you know what I realized? It's either Flick or Araujo. They can't come together.
Bro, no, bro. I'll get to it. Honestly, bro, I'm done with Araujo, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, bro.
I'm done, bro. I'm sorry, right? At first, I tried to be like, no, you know what, man? When he mentally recovers, is cool. Brother, when I saw this guy get cooked by Berhalter's son for the US against Uruguay, I said, brother, you are finished. You are finished, bro. I realized at that moment, brother, it's over for you, man, in the top level. You need to leave. And when he got sent up today, I said, yeah, you know what, bro? You confirmed it for me, bro. I'm done. Like, you're done. Your time is done here. And you know what, right? I think it's time we talk about him. Bro, you see this Lamine Yamal guy, right? I need to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hold on.
Let's talk about it. No. Let me.
Omar, you know I criticize Yamal, bro.
No, I know. Not you. I'm not talking about.
Before we get to that,
fair enough.
before we get to it, the Yamal thing. Hey, everybody, Quick break. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. How many likes we on? It's not enough because this conversation about to get even better. So please run up the likes. Subscribe to all the man them. Subscribe to Barca Reacts. Omar BYT. Veta Games as well, people. So yes, run up the likes because I don't know how many were on, but it's not enough. Right, 86. Let's get up to triple digits. Oh yeah, before I do that as well. Sorry, big up for the 2 super chats. Says this Barcelona result does not surprise me. They've not been good all season. Defense was not good, and they're missing Pedri. Hold that. Gaslighter extraordinaire, Veta. Hey, Veta, you ain't even able. Hold that. Big up to you, side. And big up for the second one, side. Appreciate it as well, my brother. Says Garcia in midfield is an absolute awful decision. Chelsea got one of the best physical and technical midfields in the world. You went with Garcia. Made no sense. Jez mentioned this on the watch along as well, which is crazy. But big up for both super chats.
Yep.
Floor's yours, Omar.
I got one more thing, Omar. I got one thing to say also before we go to Lamine Yamal, right? I think that Fermin Lopez, bro, right? And you like you said, Cabarsi, I don't think he's good enough. Fermin's good, right? But Fermin, sometimes when he's not getting the GA, sometimes he does nothing, bro. I have to be honest. Sometimes Fermin just be doing
look,
nothing.
Man, I'll be honest, right? I'll be honest with you, man. He's been playing so well. I can cut him some slack if he has a game like this today. I can be okay. You were poor today, but you've been so good in the past few games. I can cut you some slack, unlike a player like Omo, who has been bad for multiple games. You understand what I mean, right? But here's the thing. Let's talk about this Yamal there, right? I swear to God, right?
Yes.
You know what you see when it comes to
I'm awake. Let's go. I'm awake.
Let him speak, man. Let him speak, man. What the hell?
You see when it comes when you took the number 10 jersey this season, it came with pressure. It came with attention. It came with eyes. Now, everybody is watching every move that you make on the pitch, off the pitch. Everything, bro. You are under microscope now. And people are going to start to notice the little things that they might have, that might escape them. And you know one thing I've noticed about this Yamal kid, brother? This kid, I've said it before, he's got the potential to be one of the greatest players of all time. Everybody who's got eyes can see it. But here's the thing, right? We've seen players have potential, like a Yamal, who don't ever reach the potential that they get to, either by unfortunate injuries or by self-destructing. You understand what I mean, right? This is the thing with this Lamine Yamal kid. This Lamine Yamal kid, right? I feel like what happened to him last season and the fact that he's gotten the number 10 this season, it's made this brother too cocky for his own good. You understand what I mean, right? It's made him too cocky, Flawless. And you know what comes, bro, with being cocky, bro?
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you don't back it, if you don't back up your words like this guy doesn't, right? It comes with consequences. Like, everybody loves when an athlete comes out and says, I'm the guy, I'm going to do this and do that. We see it in the NBA all the time, right? Players come out and they say what they say. And we're like, okay, cool. We're going to hold you up to those words. Let's see what you do. And if they do it, we give them all the praises. We say, yeah, my man set his target and he accomplished his target, man. That's why he's the guy. You feel me? But guess what? When you don't get it done, it comes with consequences. And you see this Yamal guy, right? I'm getting tired of this kid always talking. Shut the hell up. I don't need you to tell me what you're going to do, bro. You know what I need you to do? I need you to step on the pitch and talk with your foot. Talk on the pitch. That's what we need you to do. I am so tired of this guy, bro. This guy's the reason why the rest of Europe feared this kid was because last season and the season before, he was mute. He barely spoke. And when he was on the pitch, he cooked everybody. And we all saw it. But ever since the end of the season, this brother is on Instagram every single time talking his shit before games and then performing stinkers in big games. Like, this comes with consequences. What do you think you're immune to criticism? Brother, you are the number 10 of Barcelona. You're the best player now, bro. It comes with attention, bro. You better start turning up or else the pressure is going to be on you. And today, brother, I wouldn't even say you had a bad game. No. That would be an insult. Brother, you were pocketed. You see that picture that Faz has in his bag, bro? It's the perfect analogy, bro. You were locked up. Locked up, bro. My guy had you in his back pocket. I was literally sitting there watching the game. Every time Yamal had the ball, I was trying to dribble past Cucurella. And Cucurella was just like, nope. I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness gracious me. This is actually embarrassing. And you were on IG this morning. And then you perform like that. And I saw you do the same against PSG. I saw you talk the talk against Real Madrid. I saw you talk the talk during the summer in the Nations League, talking your shit against Portugal. And all of these games, I saw nothing on the pitch. Shut the hell up. And this is the thing, Flawless, right? Sometimes we admire players who have that ego in them. Like a player like Zlatan. A lot of players, people might find what he does annoying, right? But here's the thing with Zlatan, right? Zlatan is a guy who usually walks the walk when he's on the pitch. That's why people respect him. That's why people are like, hey, man, listen, talk your shit. You feel me, right? Because we know you usually back it up. This Yamal kid wants to have that kind of mindset, but brother, he's not even performing in games like this season. Because this season, that's the problem, Flores. He's been talking too much. The amount of talking he's been doing, he's not done enough work on the pitch this season to back those words. And that is my problem. Because clearly this kid is becoming too big-headed. And brother, you're not even 20 years old and you're already beginning to think that you're the bee's knees, bro. You're not the bee's knees. You haven't made it yet, man. You are at the trajectory of making it, but you're not there yet. Calm down, bro. Calm the fuck down and play some football on the pitch. Stop this whole Instagram thing, bro. Talk your talk after you've won, after you scored a hat-trick, after you perform 10 out of 10, and the fans are praising you. Go to the internet and talk your shit then. We will all praise you for that. I'm just tired, man. And this kid, and people, you know what it is, right? He's got such a toxic fan base. And trust me, Jonas knows, because Jonas has been criticizing him too, bro. We are the toxic fan base always talk their shit every single time. They see them like, you guys don't deserve Yamal. Look at you guys always criticize Yamal. Bro, he plays for Barcelona. It comes with a price. When you don't play well, you get criticized, bro. Nobody is safe. Who the hell who is Yamal to Barcelona, bro? Do you understand the history of this club?
You sound like me. You sound like me like a month ago or 2 months ago.
I don't even, but let's be real. You know that I called out Yamal. This is not the first time I've called out Yamal.
I know, but like, look, come on, bro. Like brother, I was doing this and people thought I was hating, but my thing is just that I just didn't like the performances. Truly, like that's what I said. I said even when what pissed people off is because he got a goal and assist in our opening game against Mallorca, and I said he played horrible. Like, and I didn't care, and people were mad at that. But the thing is with Yamal, is Lamine Yamal playing, brother? I could argue that this season he's been worse than even 16-year-old Lamine Yamal, who never got jailed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's been doing better in the past couple of games. But bro, that Yamal was straight cooking, like straight, brother. It was
that Yamal was a menace against defenses.
Bro, straight like he gave defense the straight work every single game, bro. And you don't need to talk, bro. Like, you know what it is, guys. You don't have to talk to earn respect. Just do your work, right? And think about it. Like, if you look, did Messi talk? Messi didn't talk. No, he doesn't need to talk. Why does he need to talk? People fear Messi because of his game. They game plan all week and they still get cooked. You don't need to talk. Messi doesn't need to talk to get respect. And Omar, you're right. In terms of who is Yamal to Barcelona, I said this before, bro. Like, people say, oh, you can't criticize Yamal. I'm like, brother, he hasn't won us a UCL. There's Neymar, Ronaldinho, Messi, Iniesta, Rivaldo. All these guys are certified legends, bro.
Suarez.
Like, what's up?
Suarez.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, bro. He's not certified as a legend yet, bro. So I don't understand why people are, you can't criticize him all. And Omar, my problem is that, listen, with Ferran, we can criticize him. With Araujo, we can criticize him. Right? With Koundé, you could criticize him. When it's like a Cabarsi or Lamine Yamal, you can't criticize these guys, bro. Genuinely, I actually hate that, bro. Because if you criticize them, the whole fan base, and this is something wrong with the Barcelona fan base, bro, right? It's that, bro, I don't know why it's like emotional. Like, people think that if I criticize Yamal or Cabarsi, oh, you hate them. No. But why can't I criticize specific players in this team? I actually hate that fact.
What you're saying is fans don't like it when you criticize academy players that underperform. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, you could say that. But it's
why are you doing this?
No, I'm not talking just about Chelsea. We see how Man
I
United.
know. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
This is
football, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, but I wasn't talking about
I know
Chelsea.
where this
Then,
is
so
going
relax,
from.
bro.
Free Gilchrist.
Relax,
Free Gilchrist.
Well, but yeah,
Free Chalobah.
I don't know. Isn't free Chalobah? Hey, he pocketed Lewandowski tonight, but you know.
Is
Sorry, Giannis. Continue, bro. You're talking about how shit Barca are.
Nah, bro. Listen, we're finished, bro. I'll be so real. Flick doesn't get his act together probably in the next 6 weeks, maybe 2 months after the Spanish Super Cup. Omar, by the Spanish Super Cup, what is that? The second week of January, we'll know if this Barca team is done. To be honest, because if he doesn't get better in these next 7-8 weeks, whatever it is, bro, we're not doing anything. Let's just be real. Why are we acting like, bro, Barcelona, I don't know. What are we going to do? Oh, sacrifice the league and go for the UCL?
Bro,
We're not good enough.
Jonas, can I tell you what's going to happen, right? We're going to go back in the league, and we're going to play some of the best football in the league, looking so dominant, and then you're going to have all of these Barca fans drinking the Kool-Aid as always, looking at the league thinking, yo, this could be the start of something new, and then we start playing well in the Champions League just to fuck it up again. Bro, I've seen the script now, man. Like we in the league and us in the league and us in the Champions League is day and night, bro. It's not the same. Damn. I can trust this team to still do well in the league, but in the Champions League, bro, forget about it. We're not going to Champions League, bro.
We low-key should do a podcast. We need floors in the Barca guys in trench top.
Yeah, Omar, Loki, we have to this summer. This summer is a big. This summer is a big.
But
summer.
I have to tell you guys, yeah. But obviously have a
Hey, just blessings every time, family. Yeah, big up, man. Every single time.
I'm gonna try and hop on the NBA stream.
Yeah, I'm off to you. I'm already.
Oh, Fats, you got. Hey, Fats, I know it's late, but I'm doing Lakers Clippers tonight. If you're about.
Yeah. I'll take a nap and then join later on.
Yeah, you take a nap. We'll see you there. 100%. Blessings.
Can I talk about the club that actually won tonight, or no?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just letting the Barca get their shit off their chest. We gonna get to you, lot.
Prime, I'll say this right now, right? With Chelsea, you guys deserve the win, right? Listen, people will talk about the ref. Don't listen to them, bro. I don't care, bro. These Barca fans, let me tell you something. It's not just Barca fans, but these people, whenever they lose, bro, they'll blame something, bro. They'll never hold accountability. I even said this in my reaction. I was so pissed off, and I said the mentality of this club. Something's wrong, Omar. Something is wrong with this club's mentality because you know what it is. You always say in the UCL something goes wrong, bro. But I hate the way that whenever something goes wrong with Barcelona, we always Araujo got a red. We can't win. Like, but Madrid, when something goes wrong,
but that is the team itself. It's not even us, the fans. It's the team itself. Why is it that we don't recover quickly? We're going down to 10 men. Why is it that for me watching the game, once I saw that red card, I knew. Already,
exactly.
I'd seen it against Benfica, which funny enough we won. But look at the Monaco game last season. But look at the Monaco game when Eric Garcia got sent off. We got dominated by Monaco, bro. We never.
But Omar, my point is, why is it when Barca, when something goes wrong, oh shit, they'll say, oh, red card. This is why we can't win, bro. Why can't instead of making the excuses for why we lost, why don't we still win? Flip the excuse. Let's just still win. Real Madrid, I hate them. But I have to be honest, when the going gets tough, stuff like against them, bro, they still get the job done. Somehow they do it. Bro, Man City's dominating, putting BTA. But guess what? They found a way to get at the Pens, and they scammed them, and they're into the semifinals. This is why can't Barca just jump over that hurdle, bro? Like when something, let me tell you something about the UCL knockouts. Something will go wrong in one of those games to the final. Now, can you deal with the adversity? With Barca, we're so bad at dealing with our adversity.
This team are proven they can't. That's why
we can't deal with adversity. We're so soft, bro.
Jonas, this is why. Because you and I have done content. Coolest culture. Every time we sit down and we always talk about the Champions League, I always say I'm not getting involved in the Champions League because I think at our best we can beat any team in Europe. If we play to our best, every team in Europe, we can beat any team in Europe. The problem is this team mentally don't have the mental drive sometimes to push themselves to get it done. Because here's the thing, right? We've seen teams in Champions League. Some of us have been watching football for a very long time. Some teams, we look at them, we think, this team should have won a Champions League. And then they get to the Champions League. They do well, they start well, and you're thinking this is their year. And guess what? They always fall flat.
Omar. But my point is, there's other teams, right, in history that they can just deal with adversity better than Barcelona. Like, for example, Real Madrid, and I'll give you the team that we played today, Chelsea, prime Chelsea, they could deal with adversity better than us. They just can, bro. I don't understand it. I'm talking about Chelsea in their prime. They could just do it. They don't let it stop.
Are you talking about early 2000s or mid 2000s?
I'm talking about the early.
I mean, if you think about Chelsea early 2000s, right, when they were dominating.
2012, bro. Messi misses a pen and all that.
But that 20. Well, hold on. But you be honest. Here's the thing with that 2012 season. If you remember that, and prime, you know this. That 2012 season was actually a poor season for Chelsea standards, right? It was a terrible season because remember, Villas Boas was the one in charge. He got fired. And then Timoteo took over, and you guys were not in the top 4. And then you focused on the Champions League, and you won the Champions League that season. You understand what I mean, right? Here's the thing, right? We've seen better teams, better Chelsea teams, right? Remember the Mourinho team? That team, many people thought should have won a Champions League because that team was one of the scariest teams in Europe.
Both Mourinho teams, 13-14, Mourinho's first season back.
Yeah.
We got the Champions League semi-final. Yeah, we beat PSG quarterfinal. We faced
I talk about 14-15. You got knocked out at the round of 16. Remember?
2-2. No, 13-14. We got to the semi-final. We should.
And then you played them again the year after.
We beat PSG in the quarters. We played Atletico Madrid in the semi-final, and we got knocked out in extra time.
And you got knocked out at the bridge. Remember, you drew at the Calderon, and then you went to the bridge and you lost. See, you see that? You see what you just mentioned there, Prime? That is the difference. You see, to win the Champions League, right? It's those margins. Where you went to the Calderon, you did the hard part, go to the Calderon, get a point or get a draw, which would give you the advantage coming back to the Stamford Bridge. But you went to Stamford Bridge, you might have underestimated it, and that's why you lost the second leg at your home ground. See, this is the kind of things I'm talking about in the Champions League, in the knockout stages, right? Every game, anything can happen. You understand what I mean, right? And this Barca team don't understand that. This Barca team don't realize you got to always be locked in, even when you win the hard game. Never put your foot off the gas. Don't put your foot off the gas. If you play a team like PSG, Arsenal, whoever, right? And you go to the Emirates and you win 3-2 or 2-1 or 2-0, and you're thinking, okay, we got a 2-goal lead coming to the Camp Nou. Brother, put your foot on the neck. Get the first goal. Make sure to kill the confidence. Make sure to show them, bro, there is no chance of you coming back, bro. We are locked in. Because once they get that first goal and they realize we're one goal away from tying this, it is over. Because this Barca team have shown mentally, every time the pressure is on, they get rattled. You understand what I mean, right?
Do you think that's an age thing? Because a lot of your players are
it's one of the reasons. It's one of the
That's
reasons.
one reason, but the thing is that I just don't know with this club, bro. Like, you know what it is? It's kind of like Man City, how they couldn't deal with adversity either. Until, let's be honest, that final gets entered. They just got a bit lucky. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need to get lucky. We did it. That's how exactly. Sometimes in football, you just need luck, bro, straight up. And then you build mentality off of that in the future years. But this Barca team, I can't.
You know what? But let's be honest, Jonas, right? You know, Prime, you just mentioned age, right? But let's be honest. Did you remember this? We were doing this even when Messi was around. Yeah. We back to back Champions League.
But you guys were like, those are all timers. Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. You had all timers in that team. Also, Xavi was.
To be fair,
Xavi wasn't a youngster.
To be fair, Xavi had left. Xavi had left. This was when Xavi left. So remember in 78.
Oh, you're talking about. The end. MSN.
Yeah, the comebacks. Remember the comebacks? The comebacks against Liverpool and Roma. See, this is the thing, right? If you look at those games, you can't even sit there and say, "Oh, those teams were young. Those teams were not experienced." We had Champions League winners in those teams. Messi, Suarez, Busquets, Iniesta, all these guys who played multiple Champions League games, crunch games in the Champions League. They know the experience. They have enough experience to get it done. And what happened? We played against Roma, 4-1. When we were 2-0 down in the second leg, we got rattled. We forgot how to attack in that game for some reason, right? You look at the game against Liverpool, they had no Salah, no Firmino. And yet, bro, we let them back into the game after having a 3-goal lead. This is the problem, bro. This Barca team, it's a mental block that is in this team, Prime. It's a mental block, right? Where when we get into some games where either we are the away team We play the first leg at home, and we have to play the second leg away. Every time we are in a hostile crowd, it gets to the players' minds. And I'm like, this is why you guys can never win the Champions League, because do you think the other teams who've won the Champions League haven't dealt with this, where they've gone to hostile atmospheres and had to go and get the hard way? Look at what PSG did last season when they went to Anfield after they lost the first leg. They were at Anfield. We all know Champions League nights at Anfield is crazy. Guess what? They scored in the first 5 minutes to silence that stadium. Because they were like, no, we even put it on here. Nah, man.
You called it, Miller. You called it. Big up CP as well. But let me get that. Yeah, go on, Giannis. Last point on it before I get to Prime. Go on.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, bro. Listen, the mentality. We can't deal with adversity for whatever reason. And listen, I thought last year was gonna be the thing, and then one of the final hurdles against Inter, bam, right? And that one is on the manager, bro. Like, I don't even blame the players for that one. But my point is that to win the Champions League, you gotta be dealing with adversity, bro. In one or two of these rounds to get to a final, there's gonna be adversity. You think it's gonna be easy? No, it's not. Genuinely, it doesn't matter how good you are. Some team's gonna set up well, stifle you. They might be up, and you might have a half to save your season. And Barca, in those type of circumstances, more times than not, they don't know how to do it. They just can't. And a lot of times they also choke. Sometimes they're in the good position and they choke, right? Today, listen, today we just went out sorry, bro. I said, show some pride. Okay, if we're going to lose 1-0. But we lost, bro. It just got worse and worse and worse. And honestly, we got lucky it was 3-0, bro. And Chelsea, hey, Prime, let me say this about Chelsea. You guys deserve to win, bro. Straight up. You guys deserve to win. Better team. Look more prepared, hungrier, right? Cucurella was up for it. Caicedo, you could tell he was up for it. Enzo was up for it. Even guys like Garnacho was up for it. Neto's not good, but he was up for it. Everybody was up for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Chalobah was even up for it. Chalobah dominating. Are you serious? Like, I don't even know if Chalobah's rated like that in the Prem.
I was saying Chelsea fans completely worried about Chalobah even starting this game.
Bro, Chalobah, Omar, Chalobah might be our best center back. You know, uncomfortable convos. I can't lie, bro. I'm not even joking. What I said, bro, we might as well sign him, bro. He can't get worse. I real talk, bro. So, Chelsea deserve it, bro. Like Prime, bro. I got nothing to say about them, bro. So, but I do want to see, because this Barca team is not good, right? I want to see how Chelsea do with Arsenal, just like who's like the better team. But
yeah,
Barca,
I'm not going to hear that this Barca. I'm not going to hear this Barca team's not good. Because going into this game, people are saying,
no. Nobody's saying that.
No, the rival fans.
I was kind of hyping this up, but that's not. Listen, I'll be real.
Fans are saying that. Anyways,
we're not that good, bro. We're being real.
It's
talk on the game, Prime.
It's all well and good. You guys are allowed to cry. It's cool. Us, on the other hand, bro, I've been looking forward to this game. There's not many clubs at all that I truly actually dislike. Like, I don't dislike United as a club, what they at least used to stand for as an institution. Even Arsenal as a club, I don't dislike. I just hate their fans. Liverpool as a club, I don't dislike. I hate their fans. But Barcelona, you guys, I don't respect the institution. Well, I don't like the institution, bro. So being able to do this comfortably brings so much joy.
The feeling is very mutual. I can promise you that.
Oh no, of course, because we were the greatest UCL rivalry. So of course, I expected that.
Of course, man. That was my childhood, man.
Bro. Egal was tweeting on Twitter saying, talking about, this isn't a real rivalry in the UCL, bro. You've not won it. Relax.
All due respect to Egal, bro. Listen, man, you don't talk about stuff you don't understand, bro.
When we got this, when the draw was happening for the league phase, I wanted Barca. When I saw that we had Barca Bayern, I figured Bayern would be tricky, but I knew we could go and do something in this game and win this game. I predicted 4-2 going into it because I figured your high line will get chances, and we've got Chalobah and Sanchez, so you guys have to score 2, right? You have to score 2, right? No way Lewandowski can get pocketed by Trevor Chalobah. No way that could happen, right? The great Lewandowski, the world-class striker Lewandowski, best on the planet, right? No way.
Okay, hold up. Who said the best in the planet? You're just making stuff up right now.
Giannis,
at least if you're gonna cap, Make it a little bit believable, bro.
Giannis.
Who said Lewandowski's the best striker?
Giannis,
Omar,
can
I promise you, we both did not say
enjoy?
that. Who said that?
Giannis, can I enjoy? Can I have fun? Can I enjoy?
I didn't say that either. That's crazy.
Can I enjoy? Can I enjoy? Giannis, I get it. It's fine, but let me just if you guys had won, I wouldn't be saying anything. So,
fair enough. Enjoy.
Cool. And besides, it's Trevor Chalobah, so I don't care, bro. Listen, I won't expect anybody to get pocketed by Chalobah, so I don't care. Yamal, best player in the world, all of this. Ballon d'Or, should have won the Ballon d'Or, got robbed of the Ballon d'Or, pocketed by Cucurella. Embarrassing. This Yamal guy, you're meant to be African as well, bro. Not African is getting dashed away by Cucurella, who's like 4'3". I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what you're getting fed at the La Masia, but you're not African anymore, bro. You can't get handled like that. You can't get manhandled like that. It's embarrassing. Ferran Torres, I don't know why you guys still have this guy. He's not good. This guy's not good. I don't know why you still have him.
My feelings on him. Don't even try. No,
I know. But I'm just going through the stink fest that happened.
Right, by all means.
Your midfield, like, there's great technical ability with De Jong and who's the other guy, Pedri, who wasn't playing. But there's no. Hold on, CP. Let me cook and then you can go. There's no real steel in your midfield, bro, because when you face our technicality and our physicality, you get moved to. It's like watching Chelsea v Barca in the mid-2000s, bro. You get moved to. It's brilliant to see again. It's brilliant to see. Esteval, hey, I'm not gonna say the whole generational talent stuff and all of that. CP can say all that stuff, but for me, this guy's gonna go genuine places, bro. This guy's a true child of God. He's not a star boy like Saka, because star boys like Saka don't win anything. This guy's a true son of God, and it's brilliant that we have him at our team.
He's a baller, man. His potential.
Yeah.
And I hope he's. I like him.
Oh no, he'll listen. We're Chelsea, bro. But we'll get him there. Reece James.
Exactly, Hazard, man. But don't sell him to Madrid.
Well, sell him to Madrid when Esteval's finished. Reece James. I keep saying to people, this guy is. I believe he's top 5 players in the world. If you want,
I said this, Prime. You know when it comes to Reece James, I've always said, for me, if I could choose between him and Trent before Trent went to Madrid, I said out of the two, I would have taken Reece James. And people used to tell me, what are you talking about? I said, brother,
but that's just as a right back. I'm talking about as a football player. This guy.
But that's my point. Even as a football player,
right? He's gonna play right back, right center back, wing back. Can play in midfield as a DM. This guy can do everything on the pitch. My player, my captain. I'm happy that he's fit now. He's been fit a full calendar year, by the way. So hopefully this injury thing with him is gone. Caicedo, what more can be said? Best midfielder in the world. Fofana, I'll be real, I don't think he had much to do. So I'm not really gonna he had a good game, but he didn't really have much to do. Again, Chalobah, crazy that you pocketed Lewandowski. Mad. Sanchez, another clean sheet. You faced the 2 semi-finalists of last year's Champions League, 2 of the best scoring teams on the planet last year, and you kept the clean sheet against both. So, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what to say about that. Maresca, another tactical masterclass. It's just, I'm happy being a Chelsea fan, knowing that we can go into big games and I don't have to be worried or scared. I can confidently say that we can beat anyone. We can beat any of the big sides. And it's happy to have that feeling again as a Chelsea fan. Now, with Arsenal this weekend, before today, or yesterday, I should say, because it's Wednesday now, I would have said we're not going to lose both games against Barca and Arsenal. Win one of them. I'd rather be Barca than Arsenal, because I actually hate Barcelona, and Arsenal I don't really care about on an emotional level. However, seeing what we've just done against Barcelona, take this momentum now and go beat Arsenal. Because you've shown me it's doable in these big games, that we can do it. We can raise the level. Go beat Arsenal. And after that, you go beat Leeds, because That for me is the bigger worry. Not like facing Arsenal. It's about, can we be consistent against these like quote unquote lesser sides? That's still the big worry in this Chelsea team. And if we can do it on Sunday, the game's on Sunday, right? If we can do it against Arsenal on Sunday, I mean, people want to have talk of like title races and stuff. I still don't agree we're in it, but after the Arsenal game, you just have to show consistency now. And then once it comes to like December, January, then I guess we can have the conversation after seeing a body of work. But yeah, I just, bro, I'm so ecstatic after what we just done, bro. We put our foot down on Barca's necks and stamped them out. It's beautiful to see the meltdown. It's just so beautiful. Hey, Omar and Giannis, I'm sorry I had to be you, but you know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Pride, bro. It just is what it is, bro. Like you just
What are you saying, CP, about the game? Thoughts. Floor's yours.
I just want to say, Barcelona have beaten us once in Stamford Bridge in their entire history. So for us, it's like playing Tottenham. What's the difference between them and Tottenham in the Champions League? What's the difference? Tottenham have beaten us once. Tottenham have beaten us once in 32 years, and we've been facing Barcelona since 1999 until 2000. So it's going to be 25 years of us facing them, and they've beaten us once on Stamford Bridge. So what's the difference between them and Tottenham? And now we have more wins. We have 6 wins, 6 draws.
Bro, the last time we played you guys in a knockout, we won, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, we beat you in, what was it, 17?
Hey, you know what? That's
this
amazing.
Is a group stage game. Congratulations, take your dub. But like, bro, when you're saying, like they can't beat us, bro. We beat you 17.
I know. I said at Stamford Bridge. At Stamford Bridge, when you come to our place, you have beaten us once in your entire history. So what's the difference between you and Tottenham when you come to our place?
We're not in the Prem, bro. If you gave us 2 chances a season,
that's good. You know what? That's amazing. And we almost whipped your ass. We've now had more wins the entire time now. We have 6 wins now against you guys, 6 draws and 4 losses. So we are your fathers then, because we have more wins now. So we are your daddy. So thank you. It's great. It's great having you. You know what the funny thing is, Prime? They had their
just shut up, CCP, man.
This guy's just walking. Yo, Flawless.
This guy.
I just named a fact.
I knew the energy he was going to come with. I knew
before you continue. Wait, CP, before you continue, can I just say this? Can I just say this before you continue? Giannis, you see why you were trying to interrupt me about the Lewandowski thing? I was trying to focus on just the players. CP is the bigger villain here. So don't try and come out. Don't try and interrupt me. I was just trying to keep it. He's trying to go too far. But hey, I still agree.
I hear it, Giannis. He was going too far. I hear it. I get it. I understand.
I just named a fact because they beat us once.
No, he's talking like, okay, bro. Like, listen, last time I saw them in the knockout stages, what happened, bro? Like, I saw Portugal couldn't.
Did he win anything?
He couldn't go Messi. Rudiger was doing nothing.
Flawless. You know what he sounds like? A Tottenham fan, because he says he beat us in the knockout stage. Did they win the Champions League that year? No, they didn't. Anyways.
No, actually, he sounds like an Arsenal fan. Actually, that's what Arsenal fans say.
Who are you talking about? Who?
When you guys beat us last time, yes. When you guys beat us 6 years ago in the knockout stages, you guys did not win the Champions League.
No, we did.
Crazy.
Thank you. Crazy. So there you go.
So now you're gonna win the Champions League.
Actually, I think we have a better chance than beating you because you guys won in 2015.
You talking like this, have chance. No. If you're talking like this, have chance. You can't be us. No, bro.
No. Ask Prime.
No. If you're gonna have chest, bro. Let's
wait. Hello. If you want to interrupt me, stop interrupting me. I'm literally answering your question. Have some patience, unlike your midfield. How about that? How about have some patience, unlike your midfield, and let me.
Brother, listen. No. CP,
no. You're interrupting me again. I'm answering your fucking question about if we're gonna win. Yes, because you're interrupting me. I said 2 sentences, and you might have so rattled. I get it. Welcome.
I am not rattled. You sound more rattled than me.
No, you guys are the ones interrupting me, so I'm not the one who's rattled. I told Prime this. I told Prime this in the beginning of the season. Did I not say, Prime? We are more likely to win the Champions League than the Prem. I believe we can win the Champions League after we beat PSG because we literally beat the people who were the best in the world at that time. So yes, I do think we can win the Champions League. I said we have a better chance than you guys of winning the Champions League.
Okay, CP. Here's the thing, right? You see, the last time we played in the Champions League and we beat you, right?
Yeah.
That season, I thought we were going to win the Champions League. Guess what? We did not. You understand what I mean, right? So guess what? If you don't win the Champions, wait, hold on. CP. If you don't win the Champions League, guess what, bro? What is the point of winning this game then? because that's what you.
I agree.
Because that's what you
I
brought
agree.
up.
You know what?
But that's the point. No, listen. At the end of the day,
I agree. That's amazing. We can agree on something. I agree. I don't care about what other teams we beat if we don't win the Champions League. I don't care. The reason why when we beat you in 2012 was so special is because we whooped your ass and then we beat Bayern at Bayern. The special thing about
okay, so what? So can I bring up the 09 one? How we knocked you guys out and we want to win the Champions League?
Yeah, that's, you know what the funny thing is? That's why I hate you guys, because you literally cheated because the referee got caught for literally getting bribed.
Okay, fine.
Let's not go down this road, I beg. Let's not go down this road.
Of course, CP, we knew, Flores. We knew they were going to walk this back. The moment I brought the 09 stuff, I said, brother, I knew the kind of
it's gone, man. Like, it's happened.
But
that's why I didn't bring up 09. That's what I'm talking about this game.
Okay, CP, fine.
CP, just get back to the game, man. What's your thought on the game?
Since that one hurts, CP, since that one hurts, let's talk about the 06 one where we actually beat you and won the Champions League in 06. So can I talk about that one?
That's fair.
Okay, can we just get to the CP? Just get to the game.
I am. They're interrupting me at the same time too. I'm trying to get to the game.
Now you deserve the insults, but carry on as you were.
Yeah, that's
facts. Thank you, Fleur.
That's fine. Maybe they could have defended like their team. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing.
Bro, my team.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? And you know the funny thing is, Flawless? They're talking about how Chalaba could have been one of their starting defenders. They already had one of our defenders who had period cramps and Christensen in their bench anyway. So they're used to having some Chelsea defenders that we don't rate.
On the bench,
Exactly.
Whoa. Listen. Lewis.
Now I'm talking about the game now.
Look at this, man. Every single time I speak to Carefree Lewis, he's telling me that he wants Christensen back at Chelsea. What are you talking about?
A lot of Chelsea fans tell me that.
You can ask Prime this. He's literally the only person in the Chelsea fan base who rates Christensen. You can literally ask Prime. Ask him. Prime
facts.
Is Lewis the only person who rates Christensen that highly?
Bro, Lewis calls Christensen the Danish Maldini.
Yeah, that's been a running joke since dude, him calling him the Danish Maldini has been a running joke since we won the Champions League in 2021.
CP, you're wrong. It's not a joke. He means it. It's not a joke.
I know, but I'm saying the running joke in Chelsea community, so I'm used to that. Anyways,
it's like the Danish Maldini. So yeah, you can. Hey, you keep your Maldini, bro. It's fine.
But also, I think Eric Garcia had his Juan Garcia had his worst game because he's been a pretty good goalkeeper in Espanyol last season.
But I don't blame him, bro. He's got bums behind him.
I don't blame him, bro.
I know, but I would still say it was his worst performance because I rate him. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, okay, fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's been his worst performance. Koundé has just been shit since second half of last year till this year. So honestly, this performance is not surprising. Araujo's been shit for 2 years, so still not surprising. Kubasi's still young, not having a great season this season compared to first half of last season, I would say. Balde, I think of him like he's basically like Frimpong to me. He's a failed left winger / left mid who's playing left back because he's okay at defending. He's better at attacking. You're not gonna have control with no DM, and you had fucking Eric Garcia in the midfield. Which can you guys explain that to me? Why
wait, what's that? What's that? Hold on, Jonas.
Eric Garcia, like he was in the midfield, no?
But okay, so CP, let me just give you the quick one, right? This is the fastest way I can put it, right?
Yeah.
The manager, for some reason, insists on playing Koundé, who's trash, instead of putting Eric Garcia in the position where he actually has done most of his good work at right back, and put Casado in the midfield. But he wants to put, he's so desperate to put Koundé in this team, he decided, okay, we're going to move Eric Garcia in the midfield. And it worked out perfectly
that's why I'm
well,
like, you should be playing Casado there, but that's why I was confused.
So this is the thing. Let me tell you something. Because Casado has been bad this season. Koundé's been bad this season, right?
Yeah.
Bernal's not gotten game time this season. So who are you going to put? I mean, the only real option is Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's been bad this season too.
Yeah.
So this is what I think. So
I'm sorry, right? This whole Casado being bad, like I don't get this idea, man. Like I'm seeing Koundé having stinkers. No, bro. Listen, I'm not saying Casado has been good, but brother, I have watched Casado this season. I don't think Casado has been so bad. He has been completely shoved out of the team the way he is.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Considering how good he was last season when he was being played.
No, you're right, Omar. You're right. Maybe it's too harsh because now Flick's just like, oh, I don't trust you.
Or you know what the funny thing is? I'm not even joking. Christensen, at least because he's played, I think 1 or 2 games in like a CDM position, is I would think a better option than Eric Garcia, in my opinion, right? But that's just because from the Chelsea knowledge I know. So it could
Xavi
be
did that. Hold up, CP. Xavi did that in our against PSG 2 years ago. He was playing Christensen as a CDM.
Yeah,
and he was all right. He was
yeah,
all
that's
right.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I thought he would be a better option. I think Fermin Lopez was bang average at the very least. I know he had a few good opening games for Barcelona this season. So, but I think he's fallen off. I think Frankie De Jong is the most overrated midfielder in a very long time. It's overrated. It's overrated by non-La Liga people actually, because people in La Liga don't think he's shit, but non-La Liga people still hold him to like his Ajax days or some shit in their head for some reason. But he's not that guy. He's not anywhere close to Pedri's level. He's not there. So him being there, he's too much. Like, I feel like you guys need to sell him. He's on too much of big wages to just have him there. I'm being
CP, I agree, bro. I've been saying this. I think he's a good player, but when it comes to like the elite, I have my questions. So I mean that one I agree, bro. Were you listening to the stream earlier? I was talking about De Jong in big games. Like, he's spooky.
That's
bro.
the thing, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no, but I'll tell you what, bro. I might be the 1% of Barca fans that say this though, especially online. Like, you won't hear this. Like, I just think in big games, bro, I've seen the best of the best. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he doesn't show up in big games.
Exactly. So why do I have to rate this? So that's my thing, bro.
Flawless. He really hides behind the simple passes. Like, that's what he'll do.
Can I say something? I think he would be good on Arsenal though, with all those physicality guys. I think he'd do good at Arsenal.
Yeah, I agree. Like beside Declan Rice kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Yamal this season has not been that great compared to his heights of last season. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm going the slander route, man should have been paying more attention to football in the summer than who he was gonna invite to his birthday party. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna leave it as. But yeah, but other than that, like I'm not gonna just say, not very impressive by him, but also not gonna lie, I don't know how you guys view Cucurella. Us in the Chelsea fan base have been saying for the past full calendar year he's the best left back in the world. So I'm not surprised by this performance too much by him, but the lack of service you guys give to Lewandowski is fucking amazing. Sorry for the swearing, I should stop that. On like a daily basis. On Lewandowski, like the lack of service is amazing. Like I don't understand how it's almost nothing. He's on an island. You're asking a 37-year-old striker to act like he's back in his mid-20s again because you guys give him no service.
But hold up, I have a question, okay? Yeah. I agree. We failed Lewandowski. I agree. Basically the first half, we failed him, right?
Yeah.
But like once you get the red, there's no point. Like, let's be honest. If we
no, I agree with that. But I'm saying before, I know I agree. The game's done after the red, especially you guys with your high line. I think we're gonna abuse that, right? But like before that, I'm just like, this brother's literally on an island, and if you guys just give him a bit of service, I'm honestly gonna tell you, Lewandowski would have feasted at least on the Chalobah side in terms of Chalobah can defend, but he's weak. He's weak aerially, and he's weak in general. And you can see that at times him getting bodied by Lewandowski the few times he did get service, right? And then I know you guys had Rafinha and Rashford injured as well. And then Ferran Torres, like, I thought that was in. Like my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought the ball was in the back of the net, and then I had to watch 2 seconds later. I'm like, that I couldn't believe that missed for a professional footballer. But I know the Barca fan base also doesn't rate him, so I don't know what the higher ups are doing, what anyone's doing. I'll be honest.
He's not good. Straight up. Sometimes you just need to know, bro. It feels like I'm bullying Ferran, bro. You're just not that good, bro.
He's not. And then,
he's not that good, bro.
And the last thing I would say on this is, the money is really showing for the Premier League. What I mean is, the money coming into the Premier League, as the league buying all these players, is raising the level of even the mid-tier teams to beat the top-tier teams, which wasn't as much in the 2000s. That's raising the league, and that's why English teams, for the most part, are doing so well in Europe in general for the past 5 years, you could say. And that's why you're seeing a fall-off in every other league, because every league is saying we're shit. Like, even Lewis was saying this league is shit, Arsenal on top, and no one's challenging them. But then it's the same in every other place, right? So I think the money is really getting to everyone in general, because it's like you guys only have two big teams now, because Atletico Madrid has fallen off too, so no one's challenging you guys.
Nah, I agree with this, bro.
Hey,
like I'll say
carry on, be honest. Omar, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Omar Talks Football, and yeah, we just did a rebranding of the channel now, so it's no longer Omar BYT. So,
oh shit! Yeah. Talk us through the rebrand. Talk us through the rebrand, man.
Yeah. I decided to change the name recently. Changed a lot of the stuff, the profile and everything else, because I'm trying to improve the channel. We're on the road to 5K, guys. Listen, trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. I'm on like 89 subscribers away from 5K. So listen, man, we got a whole month to get.
Oh, you'll get there,
so make sure you guys
go subscribe, people.
Big up to every single one of you guys. And yeah, listen, we'll be back
tomorrow. You're gonna get it like.
Yeah, I mean, look, for me, you know, we're just gonna talk about this game, I guess. So tomorrow, coolest culture with the guys. I'm sure Eunice will be there. The Barca fans, I'm sure, you know, a lot of them have a lot to get off their chest, because yeah, this is gonna be a long one. But Barca content, La Liga content, and you know, sometimes we talk about Premier League stuff on my second channel, which I have now. Which is called, I'm going to rebrand that name. I call it Omar Talks Football Extra, but I'm going to change the name later on. But that's basically the channel where I do Premier League content and I talk about like some of the latest news and stuff. But yeah, man, big up to every single
time, man. Hey, you lot, make sure you go subscribe to Omar. Go on, yeah. This last point, I'm gonna get to the super chat before people. I'm gonna run some FIFA after this as well, before the NBA game, Lakers Clippers. Go on.
Yeah. Nah, big up. Low key false. I actually low key have the dip too. So
good, man. Shout out your channel. Shout out your channel and all that good stuff, man. Yeah, I think I'm lagging. I don't know if it was me or you. But hey, shout out your channel,
Barca
man.
Reacts, bro. If you want to see, yeah, Barca Reacts, bro. Listen, Barca Reacts, Barca content, right? We do watch alongs there, obviously match reactions. If you even watch this La Liga highlights, bro, you watch Barca Madrid. I do Barca Madrid reactions, basically match reactions, right? We got flipping a therapy sesh, right? Barca humiliated by Chelsea. That's gonna be coming out on Thursday. It's gonna be a panel show. And then listen, there's probably some collabs. Just, you know what it is, bro. Guys, just check it out, bro. You might like it, you might not. That's what it is. Big up Flawless, right? Big up all the time.
Every time, man. Every time. You're honest, a quality content creator, people. So make sure you subscribe to Barca Reacts, subscribe to Omar Talks Football, subscribe to Veta Games TV. That's Veta Games TV, Omar Talks Football, Barca Reacts, people. Make sure you do so as well. We are going to redirect over to the gaming channel because the Lakers Clippers game is 4 a.m. So that'd be like 4:10, 4:15 a.m. tip-off time. So I was like, all right, instead of taking a break, might as well just run through. So we're going to go to the gaming channel. I know I was going to do a Mandem United after this, but this show has been nearly 3 hours. So I'll probably do that Mandem United tomorrow or maybe Thursday, but you'll get it anyway because I know you lot love to talk about Manchester United. Big up to Sai for the third super chat. Hey, Sai, appreciate it, man. Every single time. You lot still active in the chat. Let me know, man. If you're still active in the chat, I don't know. We need a sarcasm citizen sign, man. We need like a gang sign for us. So I don't know what that emoji is, but yeah, you lot, man. Like I said in the chat, let me know if you're active still. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Sai says Chelsea played brilliantly. Esteval Cucurella will get a lot of credit, but I think Enzo Fernandez deserves more respect. His performances are good all season. He was good today. Chelsea were good to a T. Called it wrong. Like I thought Chelsea would lose today. Unfortunately, I was well wrong, and they would deserve winners. And hopefully they carry this into Sunday because I was hating on them today or yesterday technically now, but I'm Chelsea Sunday. Getting the title race, I'm backing. Beat Arsenal, they in the title race.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's definitely if you lot beat them, yes. You know what I'm saying? It's UTC to the end of the season. I'm with you. I'm fully with you lot. But beat them if you don't, then I'm like, fuck. So you lot just gotta beat them on the weekend. And Will, this is sick. I did not know this. Flawless. You see Lewis repping your merch in the Chelsea fan cam. No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he had it in his fan cam. Love that. Shout out to Lewis, man. I'm gonna have to go watch that back as well, man. Because he probably did. You know what? I know what Lewis is like. He probably did that on purpose because he knew it was gonna get, regardless of the result, it will get a lot of views. So I'm gonna have to check that out on the fan cam and check out his his vlog as well. Shout out to Lewis, man. See, that's why you're a real one for that. I was even have to do that stuff, and that is something I definitely want to bring back is the merch as well. I forgot he even had a hoodie, so shout out to Lewis every single time. I am gonna watch that. But yeah, people, man, yeah, man. Shout out Lewis, man. Like I said, real one for that. Big up everyone in the chat. Shout out to you lot. Final few questions. That's what I do. Final couple questions. You lot got 2 minutes. Otherwise, I'm cutting. So you lot got 2 minutes. Big up Sai for 1, 2, 3 super chats. Big up Sai for the 3 super chats. Big up my guy C24 for his super chat. Big up Prom earlier, and he said he's Icelandic. I didn't manage to get to that. Big up to you, man. I don't think I've had anyone in the chat before who said they're from Iceland. So big up, man. We really across the globe. So I appreciate that. So again, big up Prom for the super chat, C24 for the super chat, Sai for the 3 super chats. Big up all the members, all the moderators, everyone who joined over from the raid, all the new people, all the regulars, anyone watching this back, anyone listening on the audio platforms as well. Yo, just salute to you lot. Like I said, we're going to head over to the gaming channel because I am going to run some FIFA real quick. If you're about CP, pull up. I don't know if you're at work or anything like that. But yeah, we are going to close out, people. Like, well, that's it. Anything you want to add, CP?
No, just yeah, beat Arsenal, man. Please.
That's it.
We have to do this for the good of the league, for once on us. So we must
beat Arsenal. Yes,
we must.
Yes, beat Arsenal. I beg. Yes, that's where I'm at with it. Big up, Guno. Hey, time to shine. Big up every single time as well. Go on.
Sorry, and if we do, me and Alam are gonna go to the Chelsea pub. We're gonna probably join the stream shit drunk. So get ready if we do beat Arsenal.
Love it. 100%. Love it without doubt. And make sure you subscribe, people. Sarcasm City TV Extra. That's where the watch along will be going down tonight. Is LA Clippers versus LA Lakers tonight, people. LA Derby. Yes, LA Derby, people. LA Lakers versus LA Clippers. LA Clippers, LA Lakers. That watch along will be on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. So if you're an NBA fan, pull up. Even if you're a non-NBA fan, because we talk football and answer questions from the chat anyway as well. So please subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, people. That is Sarcasm. Let me add it in the title. Sarcasm City TV Extra. Make sure, people, please subscribe at Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. And to Ryu says, Palmer was out for 3 months, Cole out the whole season at Chelsea underrated. If you go on a run here, then yes, that can be argued. If you beat Arsenal, beat Leeds, I'm not sure who you got after Leeds, but if you win your next 3, I think, and you got a midweek game as well. So if you win the weekend coming, the midweek, and the weekend after, I'm looking at you different. Definitely. If you win those 3, I'll go, all right, I might have to reassess this. So go beat those 3 teams. I'm going to double check who they are. I know one's Leeds, of course, is Arsenal. I can't remember who the other one is.
So it's Leeds, Bournemouth, then Atalanta, and Everton.
That's it. So yeah, Arsenal, Leeds, Bournemouth, Everton. Go win those 4. And then I will definitely, that's just me, I will definitely reassess it and go, because if you win those 4.
I would say till the end of the month because, sorry, after Everton, we have Newcastle and we have Villa.
Man, I hear it. I hear exactly what you're saying. I hear it. Yes, it is the Lakers versus Man City, LA Dippers, man. But hey, we move, people. But like I said, we're heading over to the gaming channel now, so I'll be live there in 5 minutes. But this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Catch you lot over there. Hey, Sarcasm City TV raid in that chat as well. That's what I need you lot to do. Any questions you have as well, getting over there and I'll answer if I missed any. Big up.